What's good, everyone? So, yeah, I'm just chilling this video. Not really gonna. You guys see the title. I don't have no respect for anyone no more, and I want to speak on this topic. I don't want to say I hate because hate. Um, when you hate it, it doesn't do anything but hurt yourself when you hate. And you can show that you don't like someone by not hating them. And I'm not saying I love or I hate. It just because hate takes energy. And I don't hate anyone because, well, I don't say I don't hate anyone. I hate people, but when I say I have no respect for people, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I hate people. There are people you hate, people who really like, because there is. I'm not gonna sit here and like front and be like, there's people that you're not supposed to hate anyone. When I say you don't hate, you don't just mindlessly hate. You let your hate motivate you. You hate somebody who did something fucked up to you. But in terms in general, like the average person or anybody that I meet, I have no respect for it. I have no respect for at all. Um, Even when I see like my channel, there's only a few people I actually fuck with on my channel. Shout out, and you guys know who you are. You join my live stream, you talk to me. If I've never seen you, or if you just somebody who just watches my content, and you don't really like I never talk to you in the chat, or you just somebody I don't really know in real life, like get the fuck off my page, bitch. You're not my people. You ain't. We're not cool. You ain't shit. And unless you want to drop something in my cash app, and I'm gonna put my cash. I keep forgetting of my cash app because I just don't really care about no fucking chump change, unless you trying to send me like some real money. But I really don't give a fuck about no damn cash app. That's why I don't really add cash app. It's good to like. Well, I don't even want to talk about that shit right now. I was gonna say some other shit, but the fuck. But I want to speak on how why I have no respect for anyone because it just seems like I don't know what it is. Like no matter what, it seems like motherfuckers is fake. No matter how real somebody tells you that they are, they always end up on some bitch nigga shit. Like for real. Like no matter how real somebody. That's why don't anybody who talks about how real they are, or they always try to act. They're trying to always talk like they're genuine. You need to always keep in mind that these people don't know what. These are the people who you need to worry about turning on you the most. Like even with my YouTube channel, like I used to come on my YouTube. It's funny because when I used to get a certain level of like people used to email me, talk to me about a bunch of dumb shit I don't give a fuck about, and I used to entertain it, and I used to come on YouTube and actually try to actually give a fuck. I noticed that's when I have a lot of fake ass people, but it's like the more real I get in my personal life, even on my channel, the more people I notice like they kind of like they don't really they kind of act weird, like they'll leave or they'll act weird, and like this is how I like it because I don't want fake people because fake people can get you a domestic charge. It can get you on a charge. It can get you some type of felony. It can get you in a prison or something. Because niggas want to act like they're tough. Niggas like to act like they're hard. Niggas like to act like there's somebody. And it's like, I'm not any of that shit. I'm not trying to say I'm tough. I'm not going to say I'm weak. I'm just trying to live the most successful, fulfilling life. And if you get in my way, then I'm going to eliminate you. And if it looks like I'm being tough, then that's what it is. If it looks like I'm being weak and I'm running away, then that's what it is. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I move strategically. If there's niggas with guns and the niggas that are like trying to do some shit, I'm not gonna go out there and act like I'm tough and fight a bunch of niggas with guns. If there's somebody who's bigger than me and he doesn't have a gun and he's in my fucking way being disrespectful, I'm gonna go get a fucking something and I'm gonna with that something. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play no fucking games. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. You're not paying my bills. Most people, they're nobody in life. You gotta understand that most people that you come across spend their whole life working, paying bills, trying to make it, whatever the fuck that means. So this is why you don't need to take anyone seriously that isn't on your path. And I want to keep preaching this. And it really needs to be heard because you have a lot of motherfuckers out here. For some particular reason, they feel like by me saying this, it's like I'm disrespecting or I'm being hard. Like I don't give a fuck. Like what anyone thinks when it comes to this. Because like I said, most people their whole life is spent just paying bills, going to work. First of all, if you're working at a 9 to 5 job,
or you got a family, you got kids, you got any type of adult responsibilities. I don't give a fuck about you and proving anything to you, because what you're doing in life, your time is occupied. So there's no way in hell you will have the time, the effort, the money, anything to even build a community, to do anything, to become a better person. There's nothing that you need to do with me in my life. You need to get out of my vicinity. So this is how I always analyze people. Like if I'm talking to somebody, or if I see a motherfucker and they talk about bills, they talk about rent, they talk about, oh, I got kids, I got like, that's a red flag to stay the fuck far away from me. Don't bring that energy around me. Especially if you broke and you talking about that shit. Don't bring that. If you rich, you got money, you want to be around me, and you gotta give me some of that money and that wealth or whatever, then that's a different story. I don't give a fuck. But if you just broke and you ain't shit and you're talking about stress, bills, stay the fuck far away from me. If you got kids, if you got a family, stay the fuck far away from me. If you got a bitch, if you got a wife, stay the fuck far away from me. Go deal with that. I'm not trying to deal with people with responsibilities, attachments to the system, because that's not who I am. And even if that's who I was, and I was becoming attached, and I was trying to make money, I still wouldn't fuck with you, because I'd most likely be trying to make money in some illicit way. I'll probably try to scam you, rob you, or take whatever the fuck you got. Or if I had it like that, I'll even send some people to go and do that shit. Send one of my cousins or somebody, one of my YN cousins that really fucking run down on your stupid ass. But I'm not even like that, because there's no point of being like that. Like that's one thing I hate about society is, like when people will call you weak, and because at the end of the day, it's easy to not be weak. People act like it's so hard to be tough, but the thing is, when you be tough, you go to jail, you get in trouble, you get negative things happen to you, whether it be spiritually or physically. So a lot of people assume when somebody acts weak, they automatically assume that that person is like scared. But then if you go to the person who's making fun of somebody for being weak, you'll notice how, if you ask that person, do you want to spend 1,000 years in jail? If you ask the average person, do you want to spend 1,000 years in jail? Everyone will say no. But for some reason, people will call somebody weak just because they don't want. Oh, he doesn't want smoke. But the thing is, it's like when I create smoke, it's like a demolition. It's not like it's fake Halloween smoke you get at Spirit Halloween on the holidays, and it's fake. Like I create demolition and actual real smoke that's toxic to the lungs. So when people say you don't want no smoke, it's really like, nigga, you don't, because if I kill you, you're gonna call the police. It's okay. Like if you slap somebody, then people will want to fight. Everyone's just gonna, oh, let's fight, or fuck you, or they're cuss. But if you get a gun and you shoot their fucking family, or you shoot their fucking children, or you shoot them in the fucking head, you know what is gonna happen? That same person who is acting and talking shit to you and calling you weak, they're gonna end up calling the police. And then if I say, oh, you're weak for calling the police, everyone's gonna be like, no, he's not, because you kill his people, you kill his baby, you kill his fucking bitch, or you shot at him, and they're gonna take his side. So it just shows you how fake people are. People aren't real. A lot of people haven't really been through nothing emotionally, so they get stressed over stupid shit like bills. They get stressed over, oh, I gotta pay rent. Oh, I'm gonna be homeless tomorrow. Oh, I need to eat. I need to do this. That's why a lot of people can't fast. A lot of people can't do shit, because they're very weak people. Like if motherfuckers, if we have to live back in the hunting days and niggas have to go hunt for their food and do with little, very little, motherfuckers couldn't do that. They'll need to go out and work and get money. They need all these things. And then at the end of the day, I don't hate on everyone who's about money and bills. If you, to be honest, that shit is stupid and it's dumb. But I have more respect for the motherfucker who's a financial guru, who's a who's a fucking those niggas with money and shit, who talk about credit. And I have more respect for them, because they're about money and paying bills, and they're about living a lifestyle, and they want things. But you know what's different? They go out and get it. These other motherfuckers, they don't go out and get it. They work a shitty job, and then they complain why they can't pay bills. Either go and get your fucking money up, or stop fucking complaining and downsize your lifestyle. If you can't do any of that, then you can miss me with that shit. Stop complaining. I hate people who complain but then they don't have nothing to complain about. They just want somebody to go out and do something for them. And I'm not saying like I could see you want shit like to be better, but nobody's trying to get better. Like if you still believe in all these dumbass religions, if you still believe in all these dumbass religions, if you still think it's normal to go to work and pay, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, like the way I see it. I'm not saying like people shouldn't, because people say, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, but at that point, you need to just stay the fuck far away from me. And then you shouldn't. It's just like you can do what you want to do. I have a right to do what I want to do. Like I'm tired of making it seem like I'm trying to be relatable to people I don't need to be relatable to. Like, you know how I'll be like, oh, you guys could do what you gotta do. I shouldn't even say that. I should just be like, I'm gonna do and say what I wanna do, and I don't need to explain myself. Like, stop your explaining yourself, because a lot of people you feel like you gotta explain yourself to, they don't know shit. They just wanna hear a certain type of wording and sentence structure from you, so make them feel good. Because, like, for example, if I come on here and I say everybody, let me give you a perfect example. Let's just say I come on YouTube and I say I'm a breatharian. Everyone who doesn't want to be a breatharian is fucking retarded. If I say that, people will come at me and say, "Oh, you're being unreasonable." But even though that is unreasonable, I don't have to explain myself. I can say that, and if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off my fucking channel. So like, this is why I'm saying like me, I'm for breatharians. I'm eating less, and I stand by that. If you don't want to do that, then you should just say that I can't do it. It's too hard for me. I respect that. Then act like, oh, cause motherfuckers in my personal life be like, oh, you need to eat. I was arguing with my cousin. You need to eat. I'm like, bitch, you can't tell me if I need to eat or not. How can you tell me if I know, nigga? You need to eat. Stop projecting. First of all, why is eating and not eating even on your fucking resume? You're not even a breatharian, so why the fuck you talking about it? Because I'm talking about it. Just get the fuck away from me and talk about, I don't, something else, motherfucker. Like, that's how I see it. And it's like, motherfuckers can't even do that. Like, even my page right now. Like, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, get the fuck off my page. Stop watching my fucking pages. Because I'm changing up my content. I'm not putting any more energy on this YouTube page no more. It's gonna be just straight up me just talking about whatever I want, whenever I want, how I want it. I'm gonna be doing multiple breathwork videos multiple times a day. I'm gonna be starting to do breathwork videos. Every time I do breathwork and I do my yoga, I'm gonna start making videos of this, probably starting next week, and that so I can stay be more accountable and stay on task and make sure I don't miss a day. Because some days I'll do it every week, but I miss, like, some days I'll miss a couple of days. But I'm gonna just start doing live streams of this breathwork yoga, and I'm just gonna do rants like this. I'm done just talking bullshit no more. Like, I'm still gonna talk shit about the government. I always hate the government. But that's not even really like a topic. That's just something I naturally do because it's fun to do that shit. But I'm done like coming on here and like trying. Like I never really tried, but it's like it's just weird. Like there's so many people that I meet in my real life, and I'm trying to clean up house right now, mentally, spiritually, physically. And there's so many people I know in my life that even though they're nice to me and they're respectful to me, something in my spirit is like, I don't fuck with these people. Like I feel like in the future we're gonna have an argument, we're gonna have a fight, and anybody that I have, I don't give a fuck who gave me a loan for a house down payment. If I have that energy where I gotta walk on eggshells and I can't be myself without offending you, I'm gonna actually just get you out of my life in the most respectful way by just doing a cold shoulder and not dealing with motherfuckers. So this is what I'm saying. Anybody who watches my channel, like, there's only a few people I really fuck with on my channel. Shout out to you. If you went on the live stream with me, most likely I fuck with you. Especially Biblical TV. As far as right now, I don't know. Maybe something can happen. But as far as right now, I fuck with a few people. Biblical TV, J Bass, and these other niggas. What's it? Robert Hanley. Shout out to my nigga Robert Hanley. Like, all of them. Like, I fuck with all you guys. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are cool. And like, now I'm saying that from a genuine spiritual point of view. Like, certain people, I feel like I haven't done a video with Zach Yao yet, but he'll be on a live stream and shit. And I don't hate on my nigga Zach Yao because he's chill, he's cool and shit. And but everyone else, like, I'm just not really cool with a lot of people on my page. Like, all these hundreds of people who watch my videos, all of them are fucking agents. I don't even know who the fuck is even watching my goddamn channel. To be honest, I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers are just bullshit and they just fake. Like, first of all, I'm not selling a product, so I don't give a fuck about your views or any of that shit. I just gotta get this shit out because, like, I'm getting so fed up with society right now. Like, it's to a point where like, if it's a good reason reality has rules, structures, and laws, because if it wasn't, a lot of people would be dead right now. Like the reason why the prisons aren't filled, the reasons why there's not that much murder rate, killing, and just horrendous shit going on is because people fear the consequences, and that fear keeps there from being a lot of murders, a lot of assaults, a lot of heinous crimes that could be committed every day, but they're not because of the consequences spiritually and sometimes physically. But I think it's mostly spiritually because it's really not a consequence that's physically for me. If it wasn't for the spiritual consequence, the physical consequences wouldn't weigh me enough for me to go get a knife and chop some motherfucker's head off. I'll be like, I'll do it, and I'll get away with it. Now I'll just strategically plan it. But that, so physical consequences doesn't, I would take my risk physically. What the consequences I'm talking about is the spiritual consequence, and it having spiritual implications. So even if I go and do something, the fact that even if I don't get caught, it's still there. So that's the implications I feel. I really don't give a fuck about Antarctica. Shout out to Rob Deeds. I thought you were around, but I don't really care about Antarctica. I don't know about the access. Like that shit is very boring and uninteresting to me. So I can't answer you that. Like you have to go on another page. Because when it comes to shit like that, like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't care about Antarctica. I don't care about the pyramids. And no disrespect to Rob Deeds. I fuck with Rob Deeds. Shout out to Rob Deeds. Check out his page. But I genuinely can't. I can't fake it no more. Like I said, this is this video. I can't be fake. I don't give a fuck about Antarctica. I don't give a fuck about 99% of the shit people care about. Like I don't care about money. I don't care about nothing other than like what I have to do and pretty much health and well-being and just me being happy within and just chilling. Anything else is gonna get me out of my element, and I'm gonna have to fake it. And if I fake it too much, then that's when a lot of anger and negative emotions, and then that's when I'll do something I regret, and I don't want to do anything negative. And so I have to be more as authentic as possible. That's why, like, if you're not into health, wellness, and all that, then you might not want to be on my page within the next couple weeks or the next actually right now, because I'm switching up my shit for good. Because excuse me, you said so I'm cursed by what errors, but see, I don't care about that, man. Like I'm like you gotta have to somebody else. There's a lot of people who do speak on that, and I don't even want to like. I think it's bullshit, but I'm not even. I really don't even care about that topic to the point I'm not even going to talk about how it's bullshit. I just don't care about Antarctica. I don't care about this geographic. And the only thing I want to talk about when we talk about geographical locations is if I'm obtaining land and how we can get this bullshit ass European off this land and how we can do something with this land. Like as far as anything else, it's really not important. Like that shit is not gonna get you to where you want to get to really. It's just entertainment, and they got a lot of entertainment channels. You got Black Magic 363. I think he made a live stream about it. You got Billy Carson. All these stupid niggas out here that talk about just trivial, meaningless, entertaining trash. Like there's a lot of channels that talk about that. You can go to those channels and this is no disrespect to you. I just like I said, I can't be faking it no more. I really don't give a fuck about Antarctica. So like if you're gonna leave me a question or something, I would rather you ask me a question about fucking something that's casual and irrelevant than something that's fucking this. Because most of this shit out here is irrelevant if you look at it. Like a lot of people think a lot of shit's spiritual. Like a lot of shit is really not spiritual. This is really the only thing really spiritual is what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, and that's different for everyone. Anything else is really, and that's the problem. Everybody's looking at other people, and then you're judging what's spiritual based on what somebody else is saying. And then this is why, like, this is a problem. Like, there's too many. Everyone's trying to relate to each other. Everyone's trying to agree to disagree. Everyone's trying to be cool for the sake of just being cool. Like, this is why there's so many problems, because nobody gets along. This is why you see there's people dying in the hood. Why do you think there's arguments? Why do you think when you go out in public, people don't get along and everyone looks like miserable and this, you got all this shit? Is because this whole culture, this whole United States is nothing but mixing and agreeing to disagree and putting people together who don't need to be together. Like that's the problem of this world. There needs to be some type of rule or structure where people who think like me, we have our own land and we can build. People who are into religion, like for example, if you want to pay bills, if you want to pay taxes, if you want to watch politics, if you want to play this bullshit game of who's bombing who in Iraq war, we're going to war and fucking we're gonna vote and we gotta pay property tax and we gotta go out and take out a loan for. If you want to play that game, then you should be able to live in your own land, far away from people, and you can. There could be war. There could be people killing. There could be poverty. There could be starving children. There could be molestation. But only the people who agree to that. So if you agree to that type of system, if you agree to having drugs in your community, if you agree to gang violence, if you agree to war, if you agree to molestation and all that bullshit, if you agree to taxes and capitalism, which stems from all those crimes stem from, then you need to go live in your own section of the world and then you can exercise that. But people who want to live a meaningful existence, want to live the way they want to live, freely off the land, then we should have an ability to live. The problem is everybody is mixing with each other that doesn't need to mix. Everybody trying to agree. Like you'll have people come and watch my video and get mad at me, but why are you watching my fucking video? And in a way, I kind of don't blame them because the way this culture and society is made is everybody is supposed to watch. They try to make it where everybody feels they need to watch everything. And that's the problem because the whole social media clout and getting likes and getting clicks is gravitating, and it's about attracting an audience. I don't need to I don't want to attract an audience because more of an audience you attract, it's like what type of audience do you want to attract? If you're talking about making money, if you're talking about getting likes and views and becoming more popular, you're not attracting a genuine audience. And then this is where you have situations like young Pharaoh. Everyone liked him. Then the minute something happened, everyone hates him. And now it's like the same love he got, the same hate he gets. It's because he wasn't attracting genuine people. He attracted he just thought genuality was, oh, we're all black. And I'm up in the black community. There is no black community. There's niggers. There's fucking people who are genuine human beings that happen to look a certain darker tone, and they're just bots. Like there's different types of people. We don't all need to be agreeing to disagree. And even with the spiritual community, you have different types of spirituality. Some people like to do this, some people like to do that. Some people just like to sit on their ass and just judge everything and not shit by thinking they're spiritually deep. And then anytime you tell them to do something, it's somehow it's demonic. Oh, he's doing no fat. Oh, he's demonic. That's doing too much. Oh, he's fasting. That's doing too much. Oh, this person plays with crystals. You don't need a crystal. You don't do no fat. You don't need to eat. That's because that's being too much of the world. But yet you live in a house. Motherfuckers will act like being a breatharian is being too much of the world. But yet I'm not even taking shit. I'm not even eating shit. But yet these motherfuckers will eat every day. Will sit there and say something about breatharianism and how you don't need to do it because that's being too much in your ego. But yet, motherfucker, you eat. You're more of this world. You need to, like, if the government right now went down and shut down all the grocery stores and you have to grow your own food, you'll complain. You'll be so in this world more than me. Because they're not saying I won't starve or go because I'm not full breatharian, but you'll probably die quicker than me and be starving and more uncomfortable if we have to go 3 days without food, everyone. So like this is what I'm saying, like it's weird. And it's like I'm not sitting trying to judge anyone, but like it just seems to be a situation where people aren't mixing and mingling like they are. That's the problem. Everyone's mixing and mingling too much. Like there doesn't need to be everyone. We need to all come together. Like if you don't want to do what this person needs to do, you need to be cut the fuck off because you're dead weight. And that whole concept of thinking we need to come together, that's an illusion. There's people you can come together with. There's people you can build with, but it's never going to be a situation where everyone needs to come together. Everyone needs to build. That shit doesn't exist. That does not exist. But I don't know, man. That's the main problem with this world. Is everybody is they're forced to do things they don't need to be doing. When it comes to working, you're around people you don't need to work around. You're around people you don't need to be around. People's attention spans are so fucking small. Like even like I don't even want to get into it, but like I can just see it. Like from not just my channel, other channels, when I go in there and deal with people in real life, everyone's attention span is too small. but yet everyone thinks that they need that they're owed something. And it's like most people in this world, they need to suffer. Most people need to pay bills. Most people need to. I want to say these people. I'm talking about the people who, because you'll have people out here say, "Oh, you need to work to eat, you need to work to live. You just want to sit home. You don't want to work, or you got to pay taxes because it helps the school, it helps the kids." But then they'll complain that the government's raising property taxes by like 20%. So now they got to pay an extra 20% on their $10,000 yearly property tax, or the inflation and the food is shrinking in, but yet they're for capitalism. I'm like, people like that. I'm not gonna say like what needs to happen is, if you want to live that life, that's perfectly fine. There's enough land for anybody to live how they want. If you like to fight in the military and be in the war, and you think normal for politicians to create senseless wars and you fight for them and get their family. If you think that's normal, go live in your part of the world. Go live in this world is so big. When I was traveling from California all the way where I'm at right now, there's so much land. You can literally, everybody who wants to live their lifestyle has a right. They have space. If you want to fight war and work 9 to 5 and go to work, come home and pay for water, you should be able to live in a certain land. The people who want to do that, and they can exercise that shit in a little small abode. Or it didn't even have to be small. They could have a big ass fucking plot of land. Like, you see how big Africa is? You see how big China, India? There could be land for you could do that. And you can go and kill, rape, pillage, and do whatever in your land, and anybody who wants to agree with it. But people who don't want to agree with it, who want something better, who want to live off the land peacefully and natural in alignment, they should be able to do that. Like, what's the problem with that? That's the main thing I have about life. Like, why? Like, it's crazy. And then now, since we can't do that because you have a bunch of people within this government, like, they have a lot of trauma, and now, since they're in that position because of their ancestors, like, humanity and has to be at the end of that trauma. Like, they have to get the shit into the stick. So like, now the government, they're emotional mental wrecks. So they're in a position where they can, and they have the resources, they can exercise their emotional trauma. Now there's a war, there's tariffs, like all of this shit is like, it's fucking senseless, and it's like no point other than there's a fucking a stink ass, bum ass, miserable cracker in office. Like, think about this. How does Elon Musk have billions and billions of dollars, and his ass isn't somewhere on an island or underground in the middle of nowhere with his 10,000 mansions chilling? Like, why are you still in people's faces? Why you still want people to pay attention to you? If you have billions of dollars, if you have trillions of dollars, and you're in government, why do you still want people to pay attention to you? Go take your research. They don't. Isn't that the whole concept of capitalism? Is the American dream? Get yourself a little picket fence and you live happily ever after and retire and be on vacation for the rest of your life after you retire. But yet these rich billionaires, they have all this money, but they want to keep making more money. So if that doesn't tell you how miserable and bored these people are, like, I don't know what does. This fucking crazy, dude. I'm telling you, niggas. This shit is crazy. I don't like this world we live in, man. Like, something's literally got to change, and something's gonna change. I see it's something. It's changing. Don't think shit ain't changing. No, that's one thing. Don't fall for all this shit. Oh, the world's ending. World ain't ending. What's going on right now is we're in a shift, and a lot of people. And if you guys, oh, you said this before, I'm gonna say it again, bitch. This is my channel. This is YouTube. Everybody's saying the same fucking thing every video. We're in a fucking shift right now, and their system is having problems. This is why This is why, as time goes on, you're gonna see a lot more chaos. You're gonna see a lot more inflation, bills. They're gonna make a bunch of laws. You're gonna be like, man, why do they keep making our life harder? Every time the government makes your life harder is because they're going through it. So they have to do more shit to keep their shit stabilized. Because if they don't run the shit and the shit is whipping their ass, they're not gonna tell you what's going on. But a lot of shit's going on behind closed doors where they have to do a lot of these things so they can like. It's not even really that they have to do it. Is even if they don't do it, they've done so much negative shit that they're done. Like they so it's like they might as well do it. Like what's the point? Like they might as well go all out. If you already killed 20 people, are you gonna apologize to the people you kill? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't take me to jail. You're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You're just gonna go all out. You have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. So this is why shit keeps getting worse. And this shit is making it where they can't really enjoy their power, their wealth, their resources, and still do what they used to do like they did before. They can't. So now it's a situation where you see the world's, they say it's getting the world ending. It's not ending. Their system is just getting like very strained, and it's like it's a problem. So you're gonna see a lot of things get even kind of worse or harder or whatever you people want to say it. That is all a result because their system is collapsing. The world is actually getting stronger. It's actually changing. It's actually like getting in a better position. But if anybody got any questions, I know it's like the more intelligent you are, the more people don't ask you questions. If I was a stupid dumbass nigger that didn't have any common fucking sense and talked about fucking what the fuck some politicians eating or some dumbass shit that doesn't make sense, everyone want to ask me a question. That's what I realized. Because I, like, to be honest, like most people want to ask dumbass questions and they already know I'm not gonna ask a damn. I'm not gonna answer a dumbass question. So, because like people are just retarded in this world. That's what I realized. Because I'm changing my shit. I'm not gonna come up and I'm not gonna bullshit you guys because I have respect. I have a certain level of respect, even if it comes off as disrespect. That's me respecting you because I'm not gonna act fake. Because when you act fake and when you act a certain way, I don't want to say fake, but when you act unauthentic, then it attracts more problems down the line. So, and that's where I was. I was acting really unauthentic, and I felt certain energies, and I kept going with it. So, but I have no respect for anyone no more. Like I have no respect for anyone. Like it's to a point right now. Like if I'm not doing, if I'm not building, if I'm not doing nothing, if it ain't about no fucking whatever, don't even deal with anyone. Don't. There's no point of being cool people for no reason. Bro, like I said, most motherfuckers out here, they all they do is work. All they do is eat. All they do is come home and scroll the internet. Like, what type of life is that? That's all you do. So, like, I don't give a fuck about like your opinion of me. Like most people, they think like, oh, you have an opinion, but like, if you actually were to look at most of these people's lives, man, you'll see like none of these motherfuckers are doing shit, but then they have the audacity, they have an opinion. Motherfuckers aren't trying to better themselves. They haven't been through nothing. Most people, the worst thing the only thing they can do is complain about going to work. Oh, I have to work 10 hours. Oh, I have to work double shift. I have to, but then stop working, bitch, if it's such a hard fucking thing. Stupid motherfucker. I hate a motherfucker who all they do is complain about money and bills and they broke as fuck. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like I have more respect for a homeless bum. And the thing is, I see homeless people all ages, like that they don't even want to work and they just say, oh fuck it, I'm gonna just be on the street. And they just on the street. I see niggas like that. Or then there'll just be people who, even if they do work a shitty job, they're okay with it and they're able to still save money. Like you have all these motherfuckers out here that they complain about, oh, I gotta go, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to, bitch, you ain't trying to do shit, bitch. You've been saying that shit for the last 10 years. I see people in my life every fucking day that I know from high school. I don't see them every day, but I've known people from high school. These motherfuckers talk about, oh, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do big, we trying to get motion. Bitch, you ain't trying to get no fucking motion. Your ass ain't doing shit. Shut your stupid ass up. You still working that bullshit, bummy ass, piece of shit, ugly ass job. What the fuck what are you doing? And then you have the idea to say somebody's lazy because they don't want to work. Bitch, why? So they can be like you? You're an example of somebody working all these years and you don't got shit to show for it. That shit scares me. I don't want to be like you, bitch. So like I'm done. I'm being straight up real with you niggas. Like I really don't give a fuck about any of this shit anymore other than what I'm supposed to be doing. And like that's another witchcraft. Cause well I don't want to tell you guys everything. There's certain things that well I'm not hold on. Cause when you don't give a fuck, it allows you to accomplish certain things in life. When you don't give a fuck. But you gotta like do it in a certain way. I don't know why the fuck YouTube's telling me that. I can't even go live on StreamYard till the 17th. It used to be the 12th. They changed it. It was every 12th of the month I was able to go live. Remember when I was making all these live streams back in the day? It was always the 12th. For some reason, these motherfuckers changed it to the 17th. They changed it to the 17th. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Because I know it was the 12th because there was like earlier this year, I couldn't go live and they said, oh, the 12th, and it was the 12th. And it was supposed to be every month at the same day it resets, but they switched it. You guys know, another thing I want to talk about, you guys know that thing that they're doing on YouTube? I guess they're getting rid of the algorithm, or not the algorithm. They're demonetizing videos. Remember I told you guys about don't trust in YouTube? They're demonetizing videos on YouTube that are AI, and I think like you know those TikTok videos about these stupid ass motherfucking dipshits. They just talk about what's going on TikTok. They just with their ugly ass mug on the side of the corner, and there'll be like a TikTok video, and they just commentate on it. You know those type of videos. They're gonna be getting rid of a lot of those. They're gonna be demonetizing a lot of those videos because they're using people's content. Like there was this stupid ass African nigga. He's all, oh, YouTube demonetized my page. And he's all trying to make it look like he's the victim. He said, I just got laid off and YouTube demonetized me and I don't have money. And like when you look at his whole video, it's just about him talking about the economy and layoff and food inflation and grocery prices to him commentating on videos about that shit on TikTok. I'm like, nigga, you're not even talking about shit, so they need to demonetize you. Like, you're sitting here, there's people out here on the street homeless with nothing, and you're talking about videos on TikTok. You have a fucking fake ass AI faceless channel, bitch. They need to demonetize you. Like, I actually agree with that shit. They need to demonetize you, and you notice how, like, cause I was like, I didn't hear anything of it. I seen like it was a post. I all the people like I haven't seen anybody who's spiritual or anybody who's a real content creator. I haven't seen any of them talk about this. The only people I see talking about this and making this like as an issue are bots, because real content creators, we already been shadow banned. We already had issues with the monetization and all that shit. So that's not even a problem. So the people that are upset are all these bots and these agents who like they never were shit. They never were nothing. So they were using that as a way to make money, but now I guess YouTube's cracking down on it, which is good. We don't need any of that. Like, you're not providing any service, so why are you getting paid when there's people on the street homeless with nothing? And you're sitting here, you have a fake ass AI page. What are you talking about? Well, you're not talking shit, bitch. Get the fuck on.
Yeah, but I'm glad that's actually a good that they're doing. Getting rid of a lot of these channels. A lot of these stupid ass niggas get tired. Like, how the fuck do you have an AI? Anybody that's into AI is a piece of shit. Like, fuck AI. Fuck AI. That's the most dumbest shit ever. Like, if you need AI for anything, like, I see like certain things. Like, if I was gonna build a house, let's say I was gonna build a house, and I had a machine, we had an artificial intelligence, an AI 3D printer that could we scaled up to be able to build a big ass house. Then I don't have a problem with that. If we had AI to make video games, to make Hollywood movies, like every Hollywood movie needs to be made by AI. I don't ever want to see any actor, any actors in a Hollywood movie. They all trash. Every actor, every celebrity, every director, you're fucking trash. Just fucking program and make an AI system that can make Hollywood videos. I actually probably started going to the movies if I known it and it was verified and I knew for a fact it was AI. I probably still actually go and watch some of the movies. A lot of movies I just don't watch and they turn me off because it's a certain celebrity or if I like I just can't watch a movie because I know it's a Freemasonic director, the actors, every actor is trash, and just that alone, it turns me on. And it makes me not even like it. Like even when I try watching it, it just is boring because I was like, they suck. They have no energy. But if I knew it was like an AI and all the actors were just created, I probably would check out some of these movies. It just I can't watch them because like all the fucking directors, all the actors are just trash. Like if you're gonna make AI with movies, video games, and music in art. Like if you're gonna have a painting drawn, I don't mind watching a painting being drawn. But besides that, AI is fucking retarded. Or if you're gonna build a building or some shit, or like people with McDonald's, I don't want to. To be honest, I'd rather have a robot fix my burger if I was eating that shit than a regular person. I don't want no fucking. Sometimes I lose my appetite because I want this fat ass, nasty, ugly looking bitch was fixing my burrito. I didn't even want to eat the burrito because touching the fucking burrito looking like a fat ass piece of shit. Like, don't touch my shit with your ugly. She looked like she stink, and I'm like, or I see somebody that they look ugly as fuck, or they look fat, or they're disgusting, and they look like they stink, and they fixing my food. It takes my when I go to certain restaurants sometimes I don't even like to look in the kitchen when they cooking my food because if I see how they're making my food, it makes me not want it, and I feel like I wasted my money because I don't enjoy the food. I don't even look at them sometimes because like the person might look ugly, they may look fucking, they look like they stink, they look like they dirty, and they fixing my food. Like I don't want you touching my shit. I'd rather have a robot when it comes to fixing my food because when it comes to food, I'm very highly sensitive with my food. Like I'm very highly sensitive. I can't just eat anything. I can't eat at people's house. Most people they don't cook when I cook food, everything I cook is organic. I don't. I can't. I have it has to be organic. At least 80% of the ingredients have to be organic. Certain shit doesn't matter. If it's meat, it has to be organic. If it's some type of vegetable, it has to be organic. I can't just eat at people. Stupid ass bitch. I remember she using great value shit from Walmart. Why the fuck are you getting great value anything? You stupid ass bitch. And like, it's not like the bitch don't. She has money. Like she lived in a nice area and went to the bitch's house. She's using great value. Who the fuck gets great value? That's why I don't just eat at anyone's house. I don't eat at no one's. Like we had a reunion of a couple like yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago, and it was 3 days. This is the last day of the reunion. I didn't even go to the reunion. They were like, "Oh, come to the reunion." I didn't want to go because it's like, first of all, I don't even eat that shit, and secondly, I don't know how you make. Do you use organic ingredients? They don't use organic. You know how cheap ass niggers act. They get the cheapest shit at Walmart. They'll go to Dollar Tree and get the cheapest fucking food. I need organic. I need shit that's high quality. That's why I only go to Whole Foods and Sprouts if I even do eat. And then I don't even eat that much food to be honest, because most food is disgusting as fuck. Even if it is organic, it's fucking disgusting. That's why I don't even like to spend money on food because it's like most of it's disgusting and most of it, if like most of the food I get, I end up having to throw away. Like, why you guys think I have a fuck? Remember, I used to do my fuck bangs. I used to waste food. Where my fuck bang, where that stemmed from was every time I would buy something from a store, I'll not even buy because I stole like 80 to 90% of my shit. I'll go and steal some ingredients from a store to make some food, and I'll end up not eating it. So I'll give it to a home because when I was in California, there's a lot of homeless people. I always give it to homeless people. They know me for giving out food. Like I'll give these niggas like a whole bunch of shit because I'll go and eat. I'll go fix some food. Like I remember I got steak lobster at this one place. I got it was Alaskan crab.
I got it at Costco. It was like $80. I stole that shit. It was at Costco. I swear, it was an Alaskan crab. I cooked that shit. I cooked some steak. I didn't like it, and I just gave it to a home person. And the other time, like it was something else. I just threw that shit away, and that's why I started doing my fuck things because I would go and make. I'll go and like YouTube and get like cook a dish, and I'll steal the ingredients. I was the reason I'll do it because I don't know if I'm gonna like the food or not. So I'll steal the ingredients of the food, and then I end up not. Sometimes I'll end up not liking the food, so I'll just say, let me just do a fuck thing where I just throw the food away or something. Usually I'll give it to a homeless person or something, but usually I'll just fucking just do a fuck thing, and that's where my fuck thing stemmed from because I wanted to just do a video of me just throwing the food away or just wasting it. So that's where like my whole fuck thing stemmed from. And it's hella funny because it's so funny because like my brother, like I always used to give him like a bunch of like shit that I didn't eat because I've always been hella picky. And it's funny, he called me one day and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I just gave this homeless person like some beef jerky and like this plate of food." And then he told me, he's like, "Oh, every time I call you, always doing like no." He's like I remember you. I remember when I was at because I haven't seen him in like probably like about a year. And then like 3 years ago, I remember when he was living with us. We were living in the same like area. He was like, "Oh, I remember you gave me some shit." And like he pretty much made it look like I do this. Like he predicted what I was gonna do because he was like, "Oh, you always like to give food for people." I remember when we were here, and he mentioned a time like 3 years ago, which I forgot. And he was like, "Oh, I remember you gave this food to me and you didn't like it." And then when I seen it in my mind, I'm like, "God damn, nigga! Like it's been 3 years and you still remember that?" I forgot, and like it made me realize, like, damn, I'm doing the same shit. Cause I forgot it, and he's like, "This is weird." So that's where my fuck bangs originated from. I really hate this world, to be honest. Like I really hate this goddamn world. Like when I say hate this world, like this video, I'm not talking about the government more so. I hate the government, but this is not just like, oh, I hate because the government, the system. That's not even really it. Like you can say maybe it's the programming they did that created the system, but I'm not really talking too much about the government, the system. I'm speaking like because I hate them too, but I've already talked about them, and I'm gonna talk about them later. This is just specifically like how society is and people in general. Like this can even be down to people like that you're close to in life. And personally, like I have a very disdain and I hate you for a lot of people. Like even like when I see my YouTube channel, like most of the people on my channel, I don't fuck with you. Like if I haven't seen you on a live stream, if you're not active and interactive in the chat, and I haven't seen you, like I don't fuck with you. So don't think I'm cool with you, nigga. Fuck you. Like real talk, like I don't fuck with you. If you're not in the chat, if I haven't been in a live stream with you, if I haven't talked to you, I don't trust you. Like I don't look at it like, oh, this is my family worth. No, bitch, we in the family. This is fucking YouTube. This is a bunch of anybody can watch my video on YouTube. I don't know you motherfuckers. Even people I do live stream with, but at least I'm gonna give them grace because they at least came up. Like shout out to Robert Hanley, shout out to J Bass, Biblical TV, Free Diddy, that nigga. Shout out you niggas because like you niggas is cool and everything, and and I'm not saying like because like, I give people grace, so people like that, like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to like at least do some shit where, well, I'm not even gonna speak on anything, but I don't trust anybody on this fucking. I don't have like anyone in this fucking in this reality at this point. Like I have a real disdain for people. Like people aren't shit, and people are fucking retarded. People even say, "Oh, it's funny how you'll have people be like, oh, this video is vibrational. You need to do this." You know, I shut the fuck up, bitch. Anybody who has that type of thought, oh, I need to heal, I need to do shadow work. You're projecting, you and your ego. If you have any of those thoughts, what the fuck are you doing in your life? Do you have a city? Do you have a country? Do you have your own financial system? Do you have your own system? You don't have shit, bitch. You probably working a shitty 9 to 5. If not, you probably selling some bullshit ass product on your little bullshit ass fucking Etsy site, whatever the fuck you got. You ain't doing shit. You're not doing nothing. No, you're not doing shit, motherfucker. Like, just shut the fuck up. You can't tell me a goddamn motherfucking thing. ain't nobody can tell me shit unless you got some type of money with your face on it. You're creating your own type of like technology, your own electricity, your own situation. You're not doing anything like that. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off my motherfucking page. You can't tell me a goddamn fucking thing. You doing nothing but working for this goddamn bum ass white man who ain't shit. Tell me, oh, you need to do, you don't need to tell me what the fuck I need to do, bitch. You need to stop fucking eating. You need to motherfucker stop working. That's what you need to motherfucker do. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. If you're not a breatharian, if you don't think the breatharian is normal, if you don't think eating, if you think you need to eat to survive, if you think you need to work to eat, if you didn't think any of that, you can't tell me a goddamn motherfucking thing, bitch. You can't tell me shit. You're not nobody. You can't tell me a damn thing. Motherfucker sitting out here complaining of groceries are expensive. Any motherfucker tell me groceries are expensive, you can kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch. Tell me groceries are expensive. I don't give a fuck about no damn groceries. You think I give a fuck about that shit? That's a bigger problem in this fucking world. You talk about grocery. You stupid ass nigga. You stupid ass nigga. Dumbass, bullshit ass complaint. Complain about goddamn you having to wake up and go to what dumbass. I got a stupid ass niggas out here. Oh, I'm so stressed. I gotta work. Dude, we gotta work more than 40 hours a week. In 2025, you have to work more than 40 hours a week because 40 hours just doesn't cut it no more. Nigga, shut the fuck up, dude. Your stupid ass. Bald-headed ass, bum ass. I'm not trying to call nobody out because there's certain channels that I be watching. I'm not trying to cause I don't want to start no beef because I was gonna say something, but I don't want to start no beef with no one because I'm not trying to go out and start fights because I do have a level of like, at least right now I can't because right now I'm good. Who knows? Next few months I might be on crash out mode and I might just start calling niggas out and I may want the smoke. Hopefully nothing in my life happens to get me to that point. But, because I ain't got to go and kill nobody. But just know when I start crashing out, I'm going to start calling out people by their name. And then at that point, I really don't want to do that because I'm the type of nigga where I'm going to fly out. I got money, so I'll fly out to where you at and I'm going to fucking do something to you, nigga. I'll do something to you. And I don't want to get to that point because I'll go and fly out wherever the fuck you at. I'll take a Greyhound, nigga, and I'll fly out. That's why that's another reason I don't want to deal with a lot of motherfuckers because I know I'm liable to actually harm somebody, and I'm not trying to, and not even to go into jail. I don't really give a fuck about that. More so is I care about that, but not as much as spiritually the consequences for that. That's what I care about. Number one, if it wasn't for the spiritual consequence, I'll take my chances and kill a motherfucker. I don't give a shit. It's just the spiritual consequence is why I don't do that. Not particularly jail. It's the spiritual consequence. If there was no spiritual consequence, the spirit's like, it's a green light, I'll go and cut a motherfucker's neck off, nigga. That's why I don't like to start no beef on here because I'll fly out to where a motherfucker's at and I'll go. I'm not the type of nigga I'm gonna send spiritual work. I'm gonna send a witchcraft or I'm gonna just talk shit all the time. Too much after like a year of back and like you see how these niggas be fighting over year, niggas be beefing or on the internet. After like a certain amount of time, nigga, I'm gonna fucking go up and I'm gonna do something to you. And that's the thing, it's dangerous because like if the person is bigger than me and they can actually fight, they got muscle, I'm gonna go get a strap and I'm gonna fucking just shoot your ass down, nigga. Like I'm gonna do like these YNs do. That's one thing I respect about the YN. They don't talk. All these stupid ass niggas, like you got these millennials, these Gen X and boomers, they think they could sit there and run their mouth, like, and these YNs, they don't run their mouth. That's what I respect about the YNs. I respect about Gen Z, the niggas in the hood and Gen Z. They don't play games. You keep running your mouth, we're gonna take it to 100. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna square up. It's not even about if you can or not. Even if I seen a female and she's like half my size, if she's talking shit so much about a dead relative, or she's talking shit, or she slaps my mother, I'm gonna fucking get a strap or I'm gonna get a bat and I'm gonna beat you senseless, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about, oh, if I can fight the person or not. Like, even if it's a female and I can fight the bitch, I'm gonna, like, I'll spit on a bitch's face. I'll get a bat and I'm gonna fucking hit you with the bat. It's not even about size. This bitch, you running your fucking mouth, you stupid ass bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's one thing I respect about the YNs and I respect about Gen Z. They don't play no fucking games. They'll fucking gun your ass down. You stupid ass thing. Oh, let's fight. Let's fight. In my day, we talk about in my day. In your day, what the '60s, the '70s, when the Masons fucking had a control over the. Don't tell me about any time where the Masons and the Jews and the elite were still colonizing this planet. Tell me something before the Jews were colonized. So if you're not talking about the 1400s, 1300s, when the or 1500, whatever the fuck time when they weren't colonizing it like they are now, shut the fuck up. Back in my day, in 1991, in 1980, we fought. Like, bitch, shut the fuck. We still have to pay bills in 1980. A boomer, a Gen X was a fucking retard, just like anyone. You can't take shit. That's one thing I do respect about the Lions. They don't play no motherfucking games. They'll fucking dare you to fuck out and ask questions later. And I don't blame because you can't respect. If you a Gen Z, you watch my page, don't respect the adults. The adults are stupid. I'm 33 years old. I'm considered in some people an OG, or in the hood, a 33-year-old's an OG. Like if I was in the street and I made it to 33, they'll call me an OG. So in certain situations, I'm an OG. But I'm looked at as an elder or an adult. Like some people my age, you got kids that are in high school. Don't respect the adults. Like I see niggas my age, they fucking retarded. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know a damn motherfucking thing. I'm not saying Gen Z don't know shit, but Gen Z, they don't know shit because they parents don't know shit, and they're in a society where ain't nobody know shit. You got fucking people out here who their parents told them to get a fucking vaccine and to wear a mask. Nigga, if your parents telling you do that, nigga, you don't have no respect for them bitches. Fuck those stupid ass niggas. Who the fuck is the dumbass? Like fuck that. Don't respect them. I don't blame Gen Z and the YN for not respecting those. Because to be honest, adults now aren't the same. Even though back in the 80s and 90s, people were asleep. One thing about the 80s and the 90s, the adults back then, they had some type of energy where they had an adult energy. Even though they were bots, they had an adult vibe. An adult right now, 2025, they don't know a goddamn thing. People my age are stupid as fuck. Everything they do is on social media. All they do is scroll. They comment. They talk. I don't give a fuck about any of that stupid shit, you stupid motherfucker. Everybody, you gotta understand, most people, they don't have a life. All they do is work and scroll on social media. If you scroll and you're on social media, you don't have a fucking life. You can't tell anybody shit. That Gen Z, they scroll and they on social media. The millennial generation is the first generation, which is my generation, is the first generation I feel to actually be an adult and not have experience. Gen Z is going to be the second generation. So millennials, people that are my age, so I would say probably around 28, 29 to like 40, that age group is the first generation to be an adult, to be an OG, and not actually have experience per se. Gen Z is going to be the second, but Gen Z even has no experience. We had a little bit, but not really. Because I got out of high school a couple years before social media came. So, like, social media was kind of in. And because I actually had a smartphone when I got my first cell phone when I was 12. I was the only person with my cell phone. Because my parents had money, so I got a cell phone. So, and even I got a smartphone, like, I remember when I got a smartphone back in 2008. It was a touchscreen phone. Everybody was like looking at me like, oh shit. Like everybody was like at high school was like hovering around, like, oh, he got a touch phone. Like I was like the only person in high school who had like a phone that was, because people had them, but it was very rare. Like there was a few people in my school, but it was like the certain people who had it, and I was like one of them. It was like a I forgot what type of phone. It wasn't an iPhone, but it was another phone. It was like an AT&T phone. It was all touch, and everyone was all like, "Well, let me use your phone. Let me use your phone." So I remember like that was like the time where I got it, and it wasn't even a smartphone. It wasn't even a smartphone. It was like a touch phone. I was like, "Oh, let me use your phone. Let me use your phone." And I was like, I'll let people use it, and they'll like want to text and talk, and oh, text me this, and I remember that shit. And it was like right when we had this was like back in 2009 when I had it. So it just tells you 2009 we didn't have that. But then back in 2011, 12, that's when it really got mainstream. that's when it really got mainstream, back in like 2012, 2013. So my generation, we're like the only ones that didn't even fucking, that we didn't even have. Like we were like right before the social media era. So I don't blame these YNs for not respecting. I don't blame them. I don't blame these fucking YNs at all. I don't blame any of these niggas. Don't respect the fucking adults because most of the adults ain't shit. Especially these boomers. These boomers are fucking retarded. Boomers, like, because you gotta understand, like, the boomers are gonna get even worse. Like, you guys think the boomers is worse now. Like, one thing I, like, once, you gotta understand, like, I could already see it. Old people, I remember back like 20 years ago when I was like in high school, old people used to have actually common sense and wisdom. Even if it was like, even if they weren't spiritual, an old person will give you some wisdom about life. Now, when you see old people, they don't give you no wisdom because the old. Think about it. A 60 year, a 70-year-old right now was 4 years old 30 years ago. So in 20 years, a 70-year-old will be what a 40-year-old is right now. The average 40-year-old is a fucking retard. They're a dumbass. They don't know shit. In 50 years, a 30-year-old will be 70. So as time goes on, the older people are going to be more stupid and not have nothing to tell you because most of the people that are in their, most people every day, they do nothing but work and go on social media. Most people have to work. Back in the day, you could work 8 hours a day, and that's enough money to survive. Nowadays, you got to work like 2, 3 jobs. So you're having people who their lives are more meaningless. The more hours you work, the more meaningless your life is. You're not working to do anything. The only reason, don't think you're working because, oh, it's healthy to work and I'm working up a bitch. You're working to make a family richer. You're working to make the family who owns AT&T richer. You're working to make the family of that warehouse richer. That's it, bitch. Just because they will lie to you and say, oh, you're lazy, you don't want to come to work, you're lazy, you're not a good performer. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm not lazy, nigga. You know how much shit you don't even know what I do in my personal life. Just because I don't want to come to work for one day, take a break, I'm lazy. Kiss my ass. You're just trying to brainwash me and program me to want to overperform. And the more you come, because the more every day you come to work, the corporation makes money. If you don't come to work one day, the corporation has done the math already. And one day you don't come to work, depending on the corporation, especially if it's a big corporation, they may lose like $20,000 in terms of actual money because since you're not there performing labor, let's just say you have to pack boxes at UPS. Every box you pack, that's money that they're making. So if you take 2 days off and there's less people to pack boxes, then they're gonna have to pay somebody. They're gonna have somebody do the extra work to make up for your work, which is gonna be hard, or they're gonna have to wait another day to pack those boxes. So they're gonna be losing money. Like that's how the corporations see it. That's why they trip so hard if you take one day off. And they have a mechanism within the corporation or a system where it's like when a bird shits, it shits down and it shits on your head, and then you wipe the shit off your head and you throw it on the ground. Now there's shit on the ground. It's like that's how the pyramid scheme in America is. The CEO has trauma probably his childhood or other shit. The spiritual energies whipping his ass. So they get that trauma from the spirit. Then they shit on the manager. They shit on the CEO, and the CEO gets that stress. He shits on the upper management. Upper management gets that stress. He shits on the middle management. Middle management gets on the shits on the lower management. Lower management gets shits on it, and he shits on the manager at the store. The manager shits on the supervisor. You see, it's like a shitting down system. So it all stems from like a shitting down. So this is why like everybody in a corporation, they're so miserable, and because it's a shitting down system, and they have to do it like that so the company can keep making money. Because if they don't do that, the company won't make as much money. Because like these people, like it's not about money to them. It's about control, and it's about their emotional trauma. That's mainly what it's about. The only reason they want control is because they have emotional trauma. Every CEO, every politician, they have emotional trauma, and they're trying to project that onto the world, and they have to make it look clean and nice. So this is where you have political correctness. So now Trump can say, "Oh, we're having tariffs," and he's in a suit and tie. Oh, we need to do tariffs. We need to bomb Iran because it's gonna help the economy, and we're gonna save money because we're doing government cutbacks, and we're gonna save government cutbacks. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like that don't make no fucking sense. Just say you're miserable, you traumatized, you're angry, you're upset, and you need to project your pain to maintain your system. Bitch, you have billions of fucking dollars. Like how the fuck Donald Trump has billions and billions? That nigga was like one of the richest motherfuckers. He has billions of dollars. Billions of fucking dollars. And you worrying about being a president, and you 80 years old. You like, this nigga's damn near 80 or 80. You old ass motherfucker. That fake ass toupee. He got a fake ass toupee. That's not real hair. He has a fake ass hair. He just has like a stylist where he keeps his hair so it looks shit's fake. He's a bald headed ass, ugly ass gremlin. Nigga, you make billions of dollars a year, and you that old. There's people who are like 70 who want to retire with $2 million and live in the Bahamas. You got billions of dollars and you 80 years old again. Whatever you're trying to accomplish being president, bitch, your ass ain't gonna enjoy it. Bitch, you old as fuck. You're gonna die. You stupid fuck. So it just tells you how miserable these motherfuckers are. Like it's either he's miserable and he has nothing, and he's trying to accomplish something that he can't fulfill. He's not fulfilled, or he's a Masonic puppet, which he is, or both. It could be both. But he's a Masonic puppet, and he has to do this because if he doesn't, they're gonna end up P-Diddying him within his own way. So they're gonna do it because Trump, he's a pedophile. You can't be a politician and not do that. So they'll probably expose him because they probably have pictures of him like fucking a little girl, or all of the politicians, they have pictures of him. So if he decides to like, well, let's just say Donald Trump wants to go on one of these spiritual people's pages and start exposing them, they're gonna just start dropping all the pedophilia shit. Like they probably have a video, not probably, they have a video of Donald Trump fucking a little girl, and she's probably crying and screaming. They're not gonna release it because they want to make his image cool. So once Donald Trump says, "Oh, I don't want to be president anymore. I want to just relax. I want to chill. I want to retire," they're gonna end up, because these politicians, some of these agents, they can't retire like that. They have to always keep doing work. What is that? Oh. They have to always keep doing work. So because how are you that fucking old, you stupid old fuck? How are you that fucking old and you care about money? You care about resources. You care about, like, take your ass and go relax and go chill somewhere. Like, it's trauma. All it is trauma. Because why is the world so fucked up? I always ask them, why is the world so fucked up? It's because of trauma. The government has trauma. Like, why do you think there's so much crime? Like, you have people say, "Oh, there's so much crime. People rob, people steal." Bitch, people need to rob and steal, you stupid motherfucker. What are you talking about? We have a system where you have to actually earn a living. You gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for a house to live in. There needs to be crime, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? There's supposed to be crime. I don't say there needs to be. There's supposed to be crime. How the fuck do you think? Let's just say you're a million and you live on a hill and you live in a mansion and you just living, making money. Even if your business is legal and it's lawful, legit, it's legit and it's legal. You're stupid if you think there not gonna be people who want to rob you. They better have security guards escort you out of the bank if you have money. They better, because you're out here with millions of dollars and people out here struggling. Like, there needs to be some. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I was rich and I had money, I'm not telling people I'm rich because I know how humans are and I don't blame them. So therefore, I'm gonna move accordingly. I'm not gonna just be like somebody in my ego and be arrogant. Oh, nobody better rob me. I work for my money. Shut the fuck up. They don't give. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Talk about we work for your money, bitch. The government didn't work for what they got. Donald Trump didn't work for what he got. He stole it from the people of this land. Everything they have, all the money they have, all the resources they have, they got it from the land of the natives. You stupid motherfucker. They didn't work for shit, you stupid ass. So what are you talking about? You work hard? You didn't work hard. You work hard for that fucking cracker, you dumb fuck. Because the crackers didn't even work hard. No European has in government has never worked hard. The only Europeans I would say work hard are the average white person you see in public down the street. They're just regular white people. Like, I'm not talking about them. There's the government white people, politicians, and all these fucking masons and elite. They didn't work hard. They don't know what working hard is. What they just lived their life and had everything given to them. Their ancestors. If it wasn't even for their ancestors, they wouldn't even have this shit. I hope it was worth it. Your ancestors are fucked for eternity spiritually just for you to have a system. So the government traded their ancestors, the generals and all the fucking presidents and all the people who colonized the land, they traded their soul for resources. If you think about it, the government that's alive today traded their ancestors' soul for resources, because in order for them to have what they had to have their ancestors colonized, which they did. And their ancestors colonized and got their ass spiritually like damned for eternity. Like, the spirits is going through hell. So was it really worth it? Like, was it worth it really? So nothing is free. Even Donald Trump, the government, the system that we all hate, they didn't get money for free. They didn't get their resources for free. Their ancestors, even their own spirit, they have to, because they have to pay for what they did. So yeah, they're enjoying life, they're having fun, they get to control people and molest all the little boy booty holes they want. They get to do that, but at the expense of their soul, at the expense of their ancestors' soul, because you got to remember, the people who colonized, they're already dead. So they're already in judgment. It's not that they haven't been judged already. They're in judgment now. Like, they're going through extreme, excruciating spiritual hell. So this is why I'm saying you can't expect this cracker to give you nothing for free, because they didn't even get it for free. They have to, all the shit that they're getting. You may say, oh, just give us $1 million, just give us this, or just give us some land. You have a lot of it, but do you understand the hell that they put their ancestors went through, and that they're gonna go through just to have this? You think they're gonna just give it to you? Hell no. This is why the world's always gonna be fucked up. Why do you think? Because they have nothing to lose. These motherfuckers is like, it's done for them. Yeah. You guys want to see my credit card? It's my credit card right here. I should have blocked my name. I don't give a fuck about my name. This shit is expired, you stupid motherfuckers. I got a new card. It's expired. I should have blocked the name. I don't give a fuck about my name. Ain't nobody like you shit to me. Cause think of it, the government, they already know my name. They can go on my phone. They already know who I am, where I live, everything. So I don't fuck about that. They already know my name. The people who don't know my name are people who ain't about to do a fucking goddamn thing. So I'm not worried about that. The government, they already know my name. So I don't think, when I look at it, I don't care. Because The government, they already know they can go on my tablet, they can go on my phone, they can watch all the fucking porno I was watching, they can watch all that shit. I don't give a fuck. They already know all my shit. But the thing is, the average person, they don't know. But the thing is, the average person ain't on shit. You ain't about to do a goddamn thing to me. So, nigga, fuck you. It's fucking stupid ass. But that's my card right here. Let me block up my name. If you guys could spin this card. That's my card number. Yeah. That's my card number. What's good with it? Drinks on me. Speak your mind. Drinks on me. That's just fun. The card's expired. I went to this fucking it was this Nigerian restaurant and they didn't cook the food good, so I called my bank and I told them that somebody stole my card and they gave me I spent like $70 because I got food for people, a couple relatives and shit. I got food for my relatives and like I got food for me, and I didn't like the food the way they ate it, and I purposely paid. I paid with contactless. You know how you tap to pay. I purposely paid with tap to pay because I called the bank saying they somebody stole my card. I left my card at the bank. Last time I paid with my PIN number. I bought an Xbox controller. It was like $110. It was like the pro athlete video game controller. Hella good. I be playing with that because sometimes I be playing with my nigga. He be playing Halo and like fucking Fortnite. He be playing like the games like because he be competing in tournaments. So I be playing with him sometimes. He's like, oh, get this controller. It makes your shit better. And I got the controller. It was like $100 after tax. I tried calling GameStop to return the controller, and they're like, "Oh, you can't return it because you used the PIN number. Oh, you use a chip and you put a PIN number." So this time, I was like, "Fuck!" I didn't really care. The $100 that ain't shit to me, so I didn't really care. But this time, when I went out to the Nigerian restaurant, I made sure I paid contactless. So when I paid. I called the bank saying that, oh, it's somebody, I left my card at the gym and I thought I was at home and I was looking for it and I got it, and then they gave me my money back. So they gave me my money back quick, like in a day. So I got a free $70 million on me, and so I'm gonna get a new card. This is the old card right here. That's why I showed you guys, because it's the old card. That's all like drinks on me. I didn't even want to. Well, it was good. Shit, nothing. I'm just chilling right now. Shout out to Speak Your Mind. Yeah, I know you haven't been making no video. I think you said because you're in Europe. That's why you're not making no videos. But yeah, you should still keep making videos. You got some good videos. Like, keep dropping your video. Don't feel like you gotta talk a certain way. Don't feel like you gotta be deep. Just make your videos. Everybody on YouTube is 99% of people on YouTube are fucking retarded. There are only like a few people, I'll say, speaking some real genuine, pretty much like, I don't even know, like, there's some people speaking some real shit, but very rare. That's another thing. I'm not giving no more shout outs to anybody that's, if you ain't on my page, you ain't commenting, I'm not giving no shout out to you. Fuck you. Like, shout out to Speak Your Mind. He supports the channel more than anyone. I respect energy like this. I respect Speak Your Mind because energy like this, but you'll have other dumbass spiritual people that they'll sit there and be like, and the way they talk, and if I was to be a stupid motherfucker and listen to them, if I would have listened to them, I would pretty much shit on my subscribers like Speak Your Mind and up and big up people who haven't done a goddamn thing in terms of supporting my channel. And that's one thing I don't respect in spiritual, because you have people who don't do a damn thing for you, who don't do shit for you, but then somehow you gotta go and show them more respect than somebody who supports you, because the person who supports you, maybe they may not know all the knowledge, and maybe they may not. I don't give a fuck about no knowledge. What the fuck is knowledge? There's no such thing as no knowledge. Knowledge is self. What the fuck do you need to be doing? If you don't know what you need to be doing, you don't have knowledge. I don't care if you can tell me about. Shout out to my nigga Rob D's. Not talking shit about him, but if you could tell me about Antarctica, or if you could tell me about the pyramid, if you could tell me about spirituality and the afterlife, I don't give a fuck about all that shit, nigga. What do you about your life and what you can do? And shout out to people who do know that information. Like Dole the Pilot Man, like I fuck with his channel. I respect his channel, and a lot of people they misunderstand Dole the Pilot Man. I don't. What he's doing, he's supposed to be doing. He's on a different frequency. He's on a different level. I don't even. He like, when I see his energy and when I read his aura, he don't have the same aura and energy as the average human being. So I'm not. When I talk about him, I don't. He's doing his thing. Is you have other motherfuckers out here who will sit there and think they can do what he does, or oh, I'm supposed to do it. No, bitch, it's different type of energy. It's like you don't know what he this nigga talk about. He could communicate with animals and talk to animals and out here doing some other shit. Like that's a different energy. I look at his channel and I read his channel. That's it. But when I see his aura, he's on some other shit. I respect what he's doing and I don't diss him. But when I see other motherfuckers who they feel like try to put up a blueprint of this is what you're supposed to be, you don't even know what this nigga's doing in real life. Like, you may see somebody who be talking like me, for example. I'll be saying some shit, but you don't know what I do in my personal life. You do what I do in my personal life, nigga. It's a wrap for you. You're gonna be so you don't know what he's doing in his personal life. He's actually doing shit in his personal life. I can tell by the way the energy. A lot of people they know shit in their personal life. So this is why like you gotta when I speak on certain shit, I don't mean to disrespect people like him because he actually like he's fucking up this like he's exposing this shit more than anybody. This nigga's actually going. He's like the only person that I see on the internet, and it's not like cause me I don't just sit there and just show somebody blind respect. He will say certain shit about the government, like he be astral traveling, going in the realms and seeing shit in the Vatican, and then he be saying shit, and it actually correlates to what's going on, and then you see the government agents be trolling his shit like they mad. Like how the fuck do you like if you guys watch that nigga's his live stream, it was like a month and a half ago. He had somebody join his live stream. It was an AI page. It was the government. They were arguing, and then all of a sudden, the guy was like, it was a black dude, but it was the AI government. It was a white nigga pretending to be black. He was like, "Why are you telling the people information that they don't need to know?" And he was arguing like, "Why would you say that? What do you mean, like the people and what you need to know? Like who says that?" So like, cause he say some shit that like the only way you'll know is if you in the government, but like, cause he be tapping into certain astral realms and traveling, which you can do that shit. But the thing is, like, in order to get to certain areas, you have to have certain, like, you have to have certain energies. You can't, like, now you can't just get. That's why everyone just can't just know everything, cause it's certain. It depends. So like, he be saying some shit, and cause at first I'd be like, this nigga don't know what he's talking about, or I'll be kind of like, look, I always look at everyone like, but then he be saying certain shit that nobody really is talking about, and then when he says it, people within the government, the feds, be trolling his channel hella hard. Like they mad that like he don't like he's exposing them, and like they hella relentless. So that's why I'm saying like I respect his channel. He's like the only channel I see really speaking real spiritual shit. Like everybody else is really not even speaking no spiritual shit. They just talking about how to better their situation, which is perfectly fine and good. But in terms of real spiritual shit, that's what I'm saying. Like most people aren't speaking real spiritual shit. And it's really at the end of the day, like I don't really give a fuck. That's why I say I'm not trying to like speak no spiritual shit because people mistake what spiritual shit is for what is actually beneficial to them. Like I'm talking about what's beneficial to me. I don't give a fuck what's beneficial to anyone. And I would invite you in. I would invite drop the link. I don't know how to drop the link. I want to drop the link, but shout out to all the subscribers, all the people who support, especially Sneaker, man. He really been supporting the channel more than anyone. I remember you be giving shout outs to the channel. You really got the channel up, and a lot of the subscribers base is coming from like that's what I'm saying. So I respect that shit for real. Cause I never really gave you a genuine thank you for that shit. You'll be giving me shout outs. I remember back in the day, like a year ago, giving me shout outs and always mentioning the channel and you're saying shout out to for real. That's what's some real shit. And then you're like, and then I'll see other content creators out here. They're not. They're not talking. I'm not saying they're talking about me, but the way they talk is they'll be like if like let's just say the way that they talk. If I were to listen to what they're saying, not to say they're talking about me, but if I were to listen to what they're saying, I shouldn't even be giving you that much respect or thank you. Like I shouldn't thank you because oh, it doesn't matter that he's supporting the channel because that's material. It's not about the channel. So like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, ain't nobody to tell me how. Because there used to be a time, I'm saying this because there used to be a time where I used to want to not give shout outs or I used to want to be not say certain shit because it's not that serious. Like sometimes it's like if you get too deep and spiritual, being a decent human being is somehow looked at as egotistical. Like me, let's say me giving a shout out to Speak Your Mind for supporting the channel. Some stupid motherfucker will be like, oh, you're putting too much emphasis on the spiritual channel. Even though you guys know I don't give a fuck about this material shit. Oh, you're giving too much emphasis. It's not about likes and subscribers. So him shouting you out, that's not important because likes and subscribers is not. No, bitch, shut the fuck up. It's the principle. It's the respect that I'm gonna show respect. I'm not gonna sit here and be some stupid over spiritual stupid motherfucker. All I think about everything is deep to them. Everything, bitch, ain't everything deep. Let's shut your ass up. I hate motherfuckers like that shit. There's so many spiritual people in the community. They will speak like that. Everything is deep. Everything is, you need to have balance. Everything is, there's no, do you need to have balance having balance? Do you need to have balance being deep? That's why I hate that motherfucking shit. Like, stop being too, like, there's nothing wrong with being deep, but I don't even want to call it deep. Is this deep? There's spiritual information knowledge and there's being deep. Being deep ain't spiritual. Spiritual knowledge is spiritual knowledge. Being deep is being deep. Somebody who has a lot of spiritual knowledge isn't being deep. They're having spiritual knowledge. Somebody being deep, they're being deep. It's like if I'm the internet talking about robbing a bank, is that a crime or is me actually robbing a bank a crime? You can't say me talking about robbing a bank is a crime compared to me actually robbing a bank. It's two different fucking things. So it's being deep is what it is. Being deep, I could be deep about a fucking Starbucks cup of coffee and how the chemicals and reactions they put in the chemical in the coffee is to make it taste more better and give it its unique flavor compared to if you go to fucking the grocery store and get Folgers. Like I could be deep about how Starbucks puts does that make it any like you see what I'm saying? Like you guys know what the fuck like nigga. Fuck being deep, nigga. Just because you deep doesn't mean it's knowledgeable. It can be deep about dumb shit. Being deep is what it is. Being deep. Having knowledge and spirituality, and that's what it is. I never did yoga to watch a video. Yeah. Yeah. I was saying like, I've been this has been a journey. 2018, all that shit, it's been a fucking journey. It's been a fucking journey. Yeah, the gym, all that shit, man. That's when I was really in my dark days during that time. I was really like even though I looked good, I was really in my dark days. I was suffering like headaches and migraines, all that shit. And this is never ending growth. You're always gonna have growth. You're always gonna have growth. So it's never like it's I'm at a point where I'm perfect or not. But I did have a lot of dumbass fucking thoughts back then. I'm learning off of me. Yeah, shout out to Speak Your Mind. But I'm gonna just start. I'm not gonna be more. I'm being more real. That's what this live stream is about. Is me being more real, authentic. Like I'm done being like fake. I was being fake for a while. Like I will say probably from 2023, I was kind of acting fake. Late 2023, because before I was always real on my channel. But I said like late 2023 is when I started acting fake. or I was being more inauthentic. And because I noticed my content, I would drop content always talking about shit that I really like. I can't explain. I don't want to say I was dropping content I didn't agree on because I always been talking real, but let's just say it was a certain energy and emotional vibe that I was in while I was making videos that wasn't authentic. So that's why I'm feeling I have to switch my shit because we're in a shift right now, and like I don't have nothing to lose. Like not in a negative way, like I'm gonna go spaz out, but everything that you think, everything that you hold on to is worthless. Only thing that you have is your mind and and your experience. So your mind and your experience is the only thing you have right now. Everything you think, your money, how somebody looks at you, I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker look at me. You can kiss my ass. You ain't pay my bills. You can kiss my ass. And that's not a disrespect to the people who fuck with me. This is to be motherfuckers out here. Because me being myself is gonna help the people who fuck with me. If there's a problem or an issue with who I am, then that's somebody else's issue. That's not me. So I'm not like, oh, I'm saying this out of arrogance, ego, or I'm gonna just straight up just be. No, I'm being respectful. I'm being real. And this is actually because I'm gonna be doing more breath work and healing work. Like all my videos, for the most part, are gonna be straight up healing breath work. Like I'm talking this little bullshit right now, but like let's get this shit off my motherfucking chest. But it's gonna be on my channel within the next week. I'm not gonna be. If I still make these videos, but most of my videos are gonna be just about breath work, and I'm gonna just end it. Yoga, stretching, I'm gonna end it. That's gonna be my main build, and that's it. And I'm gonna still do these type of videos. I'm still gonna do these type of videos where I just come, and these could just be my rant Q&A, or I ask questions and I just rant about what the fuck is going on. Like motherfuckers will, because this is why you never want to appease anyone. Because you'll see people in the Buddhist monk community. You'll see people who are I don't know, fuck Buddhist monk, they ain't shit. But what they're doing, I respect. You'll see people who trying to let go of desire. You see people who are just like you'll have people say, "Oh, they're too love and light. Oh, the love and light community." And fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. But when is it cool to start hitting on niggas that are happy and are nice and at peace? When is it? And I'm not because fuck love and community, but the fact is the people who hate on love and light community are the same people who will hate on my channel because I'm too much in my ego. So if you're gonna hate on me because I'm in my ego talking shit, why would you hate on a love and light community if they just talk about love and light and peace? Isn't that like, so what do you want, bitch? I hate them. That's the thing that gets me so upset is a motherfucker that's so like they're all over the place. Like they will hate on my channel, oh I'm in my ego. And then they'll hate on the love and light. Oh, they're too like shut your ass up. Like, ain't nobody trying to sit here and try to have a mathematical formula to appease you to make it so you're like fuck out of here. That's a person that person is worse in their ego and worse than a love and light person because this is a person who's confused. They don't want to be too nice. They don't want to be too mean because of how society will perceive and look at them. So they're in their mind, they're like, how am I supposed to be? I don't want to be to this. I don't. So they're copying a blueprint from somebody. They have somebody they're copying a blueprint from, and then they need to be on that blueprint. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to prove myself anymore. Like there was a time, like a lot of my channels, especially I'll say late 2023 till now, especially 2024 till now, it was like I was kind of acting like politically correct, even though you guys may say no, you're not. You're just talking on your. It was a certain energy because I noticed like that's why my views were up a little bit more. My views are down now because I'm trying to clean out house, I'm trying to get people away from my fucking energy that doesn't need to be here. Like if you're not vibing with me, fuck you, like straight up. I'm trying to like. Because YouTube, one thing I love about YouTube is you can be the most authentic, realest version of yourself and people will fuck with you. You have people who are black pill, who talk about fuck women, fuck bitches, fuck life, I want to kill everyone. And they'll still have people that fuck with them. I'm not saying it's right, but the fact that you can still have people that fuck, I mean, it's a platform you use to attract people on your frequency, which is good for that. So This is why you want to be the most realist version of yourself on here, so you would just attract real people. You don't want to attract, if you're trying to make some money, whatever. And even then, like all that whole monetization shit, they're getting rid of that shit. They're switching that shit up where it's like Hollywood. Only people who make money like that are like Kyson and certain puppets, and you have to be actually doing something for them. Like you gotta be promoting the war. Like if you talk about the war in Iran, they're gonna give you fucking like points and money and views and all that bullshit. And you have to talk about it like it actually means something important. So do you want to do that? No, you don't want to do that. So why the fuck would you want to even make money on this platform where it's evident where they're only paying people money to talk shit and promote nonsense? Like that's what it is. I've seen people who only get 1,000 views the moment they mention Iran and Iraq or some stupid ass fucking Gaza Strip getting bombed, whatever the fuck that means. They get views. So why would you want that shit? Why would you want to be part of that? Plus, they're doing a new thing on July 15th. They're implementing a new YouTube, and I haven't anybody who's spiritual, who's deep, who's spiritual or like real. I have not heard them talking about this, and you know why? Is because they've been shadow banned, so it's not their problem. And who they're affecting, the people YouTube, is people who are bots. So there's a law going to effect on July 15th, I guess. I seen this on my YouTube homepage when I was looking at views or like videos on my algorithm. And I guess one of the videos said that they're gonna be, and coincidentally, this video had 2 million. It had the dude make the video had 2 million subscribers, and the views of that video that I'm about to tell you about had like over 200,000. So this is something bots care about. Real spiritual people don't care about it. Bots care about it. So I guess YouTube is about to start demonetizing AI videos. They're about to demonetize videos like people who talk about TikTok and all that bull. They're gonna start demonetizing that shit, which they need to do that because you're not doing shit. You're not doing nothing for me. You're not helping. Why do you need? There's people homeless on the street who can't even get some food to eat because it's too expensive. You're making money just talking about what the fuck is on TikTok, or you have a fake ass faceless AI channel. You don't need to be making money. Any type of AI, you don't need to really be making money. I don't even know why you can. I don't even know why it's illegal to make money from AI. Like you're not even doing the work. If I went and I had my cousin that looked me go to my job and do work, and I stayed home, they'll fire me if they found out. But somehow AI can do it. Get the fuck out of here. That don't make no fucking sense. That's fucking stupid. Isn't AI like cheating and shit? When you really look at it, but yet somehow you can get paid from that shit. This is dumb. It tells you the whole system is a scam. Even when you see all this AI, like McDonald's is gonna have robots that are to replace workers. Why isn't the argument and topic of discussion? Where the fuck has this technology been? All these years, you had all these people wasting years of their life working at McDonald's where you could have created this technology. So now, niggas who worked there for 10, 20 years, they're never getting that shit back in their life. They didn't even get nothing but some fucking useless ass dollars that went straight to back to the bank just to pay their rent, just for them to be in a situation where the only thing they can say is I paid my rent, I paid my bills. Bitch, what the fuck that got you? You still gotta pay some more rent and bills next month. Stupid ass niggas. AI should be illegal to make money off that. Unless the money that's being made off it is going to somebody's pocket, like the people's pocket. So if they're gonna replace McDonald's with AI, then a Big Mac should be free. If you're gonna replace AI to make computers and all these chips, then a computer should be like $5. I should be able to get a gaming PC for like $5. Or like at least balance it out or some shit. Don't sit there just like leave people hanging. You stupid ass. I gotta take a piss real quick. Give me a minute, guys. fuck. Yeah, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so what I was saying was, Jay Bass said, "I rock with you in importance of being yourself," and I said, "You need to be yourself." He's right. You need to be yourself. What I was saying was, I'm gonna give you an example. I go to this girl. This is one. It's like a Nigerian. Remember the place I told you, the Nigerian restaurant I was at? It's like a grocery store, it's a store, and it has a cafe. So this lady's always like, anybody who's nice to you and respectful, but they don't say much, they're a potential, if not a demon. So anybody who's always nice to you, they talk but they don't say much, that's somebody you need to have a side on, be like looking at them like, okay, what's going on? Because this is a person who they know deep down in their spirit, and you know deep down that you guys don't get along. Like, there's different types of people that are bots and agents. There's people that you may think you relate to. There may be people you think you connect to, but in your spirit, you may have dreams. You may have energies in your spirit that you just don't feel like right. There'll be people I'm cool with in real life, but then I have a dream of we're arguing. The spirit telling me I don't fuck with them. But then sometimes the person may have done something nice to me, so I give them grace. So even when I notice when I'm in those type of when I'm conversing with these people, I will like we'll be nice to each other, but there's nothing much being said. And deep down, I don't feel I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and I feel like if I be myself, it's gonna go south. So with this lady at the retail store where I was at when I was ordering my stuff, I seen this bitch for over like 2 months, and I would go there, and she'll always smile and be, "Oh, what's up? How you doing?" And I always be nice and whatever. But now, like I said, I'm trying to be more in my authentic version of self, and I don't give a fuck. So the last few times I went there, I wasn't even smiling. I was just like, I wasn't mean, but I was just straight up like, what's up? Yeah, whatever. Like I'm just straight up straight. I got the Capricorn energy. I got a North Node Capricorn, so I have to play out that like straightforward energy. When I do, it works good for me. So I've been doing that, playing that like, okay, like it's about the business. So when I say business, I'm not talking about money. Whatever I'm trying to do, so it's about the business. What's going on? Like, give me my shit. But I wasn't mean. I was just being more. I wasn't smiling and kikiing and all that bullshit. And I know, like, I asked her like, I wanted to get the, I think it was like the drumsticks instead of the hen chicken, because it was like a Nigerian food I was getting. It was the same place that I ordered from that I called my bank, and I had them reverse the charge because they didn't fix it right. And on the side it says all sales are final. So I didn't want to argue with them and say, "Oh, can I get my money?" Because I know I can get my money back, and I want to cuss somebody out, and I would have destroyed the whole place like I've done before. Because there have been places I went to, they didn't get my money back, and I destroyed the whole fucking store. And I don't want to do that to this place because I want to actually go here because they got good products. And I don't want to be permanently banned. Permanently banned from a lot of stores because I'd be destroying the fuck out of shit. Because like that's just how I am. Like if you don't give me my money back, like I'm actually scared because I be watching like videos on social media, and I'll be like thinking like I don't want to get recorded because somebody was recording me once I did that shit. I'm thinking like that shit's probably on social media. So that's why I be seeing these social medias with these people spazzing out. So I try not to spaz out like I used to because people have recorded me before, and I'm scared. I don't want to be on social media and be looking like a fool, spazzing out because I've done it. So instead of asking them for my money back, I just call my bank and have them reverse the charge. And I spent like $70. I bought food for my parents, my relatives, and for me. And there's a couple. This was on the 8th. So I called my bank and I purposely paid with tap to pay. So contact. I didn't want to use my PIN number. So when I called the bank, I said somebody stole my card, and then they gave me my money back the next fucking day. So I was all nice to the bitch, right? And all these other months. So fast forward, this is on the 8th when I went, or not 8th. This is on a couple days ago when I went there actually, and I was like just being straightforward with her, and I asked her, "Can I see what you fixed me? Because you guys say all sales aren't final. And last time you fucked up my order, and I couldn't return it because I was already home, and my parents ate half of it, so I didn't want to they're not gonna. I knew they weren't gonna take it back because it's a ghetto ass fucking. That's one thing it is when about these small mom and pop shops. They're broke as fuck and they don't got shit. They don't go to support mom and pop. I don't support shit because anything you're working for the bank still. You're not supporting shit. But these broke ass mom and pop stores, they can't give a refund because they'll lose money. It's not like Walmart or Target or Amazon where they got billions of dollars, they can give you a refund, no questions asked. These motherfuckers want to ask you the whole goddamn resume and what you did, what school you went to, just to get a fucking refund. So I didn't want to deal with that shit. So fucking, what was I saying? When the bitch was fixing my food, I was like, can I see the food before you sell it to me? She had an attitude with me. This was the first attitude she had, because ever since I moved here like 3-4 months ago, I've been seeing this every time I'll go there. The first time ever I asked, can I see? She had an attitude with me. And then in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, don't have no fucking attitude with me, bitch. Like, all of a sudden, you're all king and smile, but when I ask, so this is why, the whole meaning of why I'm saying this is, anybody who's always nice to you, but they don't say much, this is an individual who they know in their spirit that they don't fuck with you, but they're trying to force it. You know you don't fuck with them, so you're trying to force it. So they have to always keep smiling and saying nice things, and they don't want to say too much, because if they say too much, then they're scared subconsciously that they may say the wrong thing for you to say something to make them mad, or they're going to say something to make you mad. This is why they don't say much. This is a person you don't want to be around. This is why I say you have to be real, honest, and straightforward with everybody you meet. Don't be on this fake ass keying high, any of that, just straight up, like, because motherfuckers will sit there and smile in your face. In the moment you say something like, can I check this? Like, she got all upset, like, attitude. I'm like, bitch, don't have no, I didn't want to cuss her out, but in my mind, I'm like, bitch, don't have no attitude. I mean, you were just smiling and being all cool and trying to talk and all this bullshit, talking about nothing all this time, but I asked a simple thing and it's a problem. The fuck? Like, so this thing you can tell it's not authentic. Most people aren't authentic. And this is where I have to deal with on YouTube. This is when I have to deal with in real life sometimes. Like, this is why I'm done with that. This is why that situation happened, because I'm doing a new experiment. I'm just trying to be real and straight up with everyone. I'm trying to be real and straight up with everyone. I'm not trying to bullshit, play no fucking games. And it's not about being disrespectful. You can still be nice, and it's called being assertive and being like straightforward. It's not about being like, oh, fuck you, give me my thing, and being all tough. No, it's not even about. It's about just ask a question. Like, I'll be straight up for it. Like, even when I cuss somebody out, I don't be like, oh, you bitch ass nigga. I don't do that. Like, when I cuss someone out, I'll be like, you know what? You're acting like a real bitch right now. You need to drop dead. Like, I say it in the most calmest way. Like, sometimes I'll be like, no disrespect, but your mother's a fucking whore and she should have swallowed you because you're a fucking bitch. I said that to somebody once. In that tone. I'm like, your mother's a fucking whore. She should have swallowed you. I don't know why you're being disrespectful. Like, that's how you really get a motherfucker upset. Because we're in a different time right now. We're in a different time. So people are more feminine. People are more passive. So when you want to offend somebody, this is what I'm going to teach you guys. If you want to piss off a bot, don't come all hoorah, fuck you nigga, I'm going to kill you nigga. Don't do that. You're not going to get nobody angry. They're going to look at you like you're crazy. How you trigger somebody in this new time we're in is you have a calm tone. Be like, your mother should have swallowed you. You're a bitch. Talk about their mother. Be like, your mother's a fucking whore. I'll fuck that bitch and slap you. I'm not, no disrespect, but I'll fuck your mother. Always say no disrespect, but then disrespect them. But say it in a nice tone. That triggers the fuck out of them. I notice, like, I do things and I study how to piss people off, because I don't like people and I want to know how to piss them off just in case they make me angry. And I learn from experience. Sometimes I go really hoorah and shit, and then you see some people, they probably looking at me like, oh, he's saying like a fuck you. If you don't like what I'm saying, get the fuck off my page, you stupid bitch. Every time I'm talking a certain way, I notice my views, I don't know if it's the feds or not, but every time I speak a certain way, my views be going up. And then when I start saying other shit, my views go down. I don't know if it's the feds or if it's just dumbass people at this point, because feds and people are retarded. So I don't know what's going on. But that's how you trigger, you piss somebody off. You just be like, just say like, no, or you have to have a calm demeanor, have a calm tone and demeanor. Never like let a motherfucker get you to the point when you on a hoorah. Only time you really want to have that hoorah attitude is if you're like in a prison, a jail, or a situation where you're dealing with that type of masculine, tough energy. Then you may want to have a hoorah. But then even when you have it, you always want to back it up. You never want to have a hoorah energy unless you're going to back it up with physical force or violence. So that's what you always want to do. That even if it's somebody that you like, you don't like. That's why you have to have different. It's different tones. Like, I'm probably gonna make a whole other video about that. But if you want to disrespect the motherfucker, always, I mean, always come with a calm tone, and then you disrespect them subtly. That would trigger the fuck out of them. I noticed that, and it always works. But you gotta remember, like, don't anybody who's smiling in your face, who's always anybody who's nice to you, respectful to you. Look at like you see how I'm respectful, I'm nice to you for people who fuck with me. Look at who you look at the information what we're talking about. We're talking about real shit, right? We're talking about real shit. I giving you it's something. It's not like uh, the conversation and the engagement that me and you are having isn't empty. It's fulfilled with something. It doesn't have to be spiritual. It doesn't have to be deep. It's fulfilling. It's like you're getting something. It's like you're talking to somebody and you're having a conversation and it's interesting. You're intrigued versus something you know it's empty. When you see somebody who's nice to you, but it's just empty, they're all, oh, how you doing? And they're all like smiling, but then it's just an empty, you just feel empty, like you know they're full of shit or is nothing's coming from it. That's a person that's not your friend. Because the moment you be real and you start talking about how you really feel, they're gonna find a problem, and now you're like their worst enemy, or now they're gonna look at you like sideways from where. That's why you don't want to even give them the gratification. Straight up, just be real with them from the get go, or when you feel that energy coming, just say or do something that's real. I'm not saying be disrespectful, but say or do something that's real to get them. This is what I'm starting to realize and do now. Anybody who's too nice and respect me, if there's no fulfillment in the engagement, then you're an enemy. I don't give a fuck how you smile, and that's a lot of people I don't feel fulfilled with. I don't engage with. I know. He said, "Shut." I'm gonna read some of these comments. I know you guys. I know you guys resonate. Not everyone's gonna resonate. Only the real ones resonate. A lot of these motherfuckers who don't resonate, it's because I'm speaking about them, and they already know that. They probably use those tactics on other people. A lot of motherfuckers are insecure. They feel like people need to think like them. Like, even though I may be talking about how people need to think, I don't want people. I don't force people to think like me. My thing is, if you don't think like me, then get the fuck far away from me. I'm not gonna. If you don't think me, I'm not gonna fake smile in front of your face. I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I'm just gonna be like, let's hurry up and end this conversation energy. That's the energy. Like, let's hurry up and end this conversation so I can go on about my life, so I can be myself. Because if I'm myself around you, I might be liable to catch a felony or a case and be in CPAC or whatever the fuck that. What's that prison name? Not CPAC. That's something else. Be fucking in. What's that prison name? My nigga was at. Shit. Whatever the fuck. I don't know these. I don't know. But he was locked up in one of these fucking penitentiaries and shit. I'm gonna be locked up in that motherfucking shit. I'm not trying to do that. Cause at that nigga out and like, I guess I'd never want to be in the penitentiary. I just can't. Cause I end up probably dying, getting my ass beat, or I end up killing somebody and then put me in the hole for the rest of my life. Those are the only things that happen if I be in the penitentiary. I end up killing somebody because somebody will try to make some bullshit on me, and if they bigger than me, they may whoop my ass, and then I might have to go and get some commissary money and pay for a knife and pay for a blade when that nigga's eating, stab him in his fucking neck, and I'm gonna be in the pen, I'm gonna be in the hole for the rest of my life, or that nigga's just gonna beat me senseless until I die because he's gonna want to get my money or whatever. I ain't gonna get him shit, and I'm gonna try fighting him, and then we're gonna fight to the death. So he may end up having to kill me, and he better hope he kills me, because if he doesn't kill me, I'm gonna go get a knife or get a weapon, and I'm gonna stab his ass in the neck, and I'm gonna be in jail for the rest of my fucking life, or that nigga have to put me in the hole. Or I might have to just go to fucking PC as a result, so I don't kill no one. He said, I could feel the tension
you're speaking facts. Yeah, all these fake ass nice people. I hate that motherfucking shit. I hate fake ass nice people. Like if you're a fake nice person, get the fuck away from me. Like I hate that shit. And then they try to act like, oh, we resonate, we cool, and like, or like not even. It's weird. Like that one bitch, she really made me realize a couple. This shit all happened within a couple weeks. Not even a couple weeks, because last week, because the eighth is when the situation happened when I bought my relatives all that food, and because I wanted to go eat something because I had ended my fast, and I was like, oh, I might as well just buy everybody's food. So I bought everyone else's food, and the food wasn't even good. They didn't even give me the right shit. It wasn't good, and I didn't want to go back, so I called my bank. And then the next time I went back, because they do got good food, but like when I went back and got some more shit after the thing, the bitch started having an attitude when I told her, let me check my ingredients, let me check the food that you made, so I don't have to call my bank again and get some more money, because I use a different bank card. So if they would have fucked up, I would have done that shit again, because I used a different bank card. So I deliberately used a different bank card, and I used contactless pay just in case I had to call my bank and lie to them and say that it was a fraudulent purchase. Stupid ass bitch. And she's all having an attitude and shit. Dumb asshole. I'm like, you were nice to me all this time, but the moment I actually checked the moment I actually check my food, you want to have an attitude with me? Dumb asshole. That's why your ass is fucking 40 years old working at a fucking cafe at a fucking Nigerian grocery store, you stupid bitch. Like you came all the way from fucking Nigeria. I'm so glad my dad, he was successful and he wasn't a piece of shit. Like at least he came and he did something. He was a businessman and he did something. We lived a good life. This stupid just came all the way from Nigeria just to work at a fucking cafe. You fucking failure ass bitch. You might as well stay your ass in Nigeria. You probably came to America thinking you're gonna have a good life. Your ass is having a harder life than out there. Stupid ass bitch. That's why I'm glad I fucking got my money back from that food. They gave me free $70 meal. I got that shit for free. I didn't have to pay any of that shit. Stupid ass bitch. And that shit ain't even healthy for me. I shouldn't even have ate that shit. But at least I didn't have to pay for it. That's why I don't like to spend money on food. Like today, I was at the Nigerian food that they ate there. When I end my fast now, I'm on a fucking tea, liquid, and saltwater fast right now. But when I end my fast right now, what I'm gonna do is I already got the ingredients. I went to the store. I'm gonna make the food that they. It's like a stew, or Nigerian food stew. That's one thing I like about Nigerian food. They use natural shit. Or at least the natural. The only shit they use that isn't natural would probably be the oil. So I stole all the ingredients. I went to the Publix. It's a cheap ass grocery store out here. I hate the grocery stores out here. They're not as good as the ones out there, but I went to Publix and got some fucking. I only spent like $2, cause like when you go to self checkout, you have to buy something. You can't take everything. Cause I always like when I do go to stores, I just take a few things. So I'm not gonna tell you guys how I do it, cause it's not even like how I do it like physically. Like I can't even really tell you guys. A lot of you niggas is hella like stupid. Not all you guys, but like some of you guys are just dumb. Like well, I don't even get into it, but I went to the store, right, and I just took like a few items. I bought a couple items for like $2. Then I stole like the rest, which are like probably like $100 worth of items. I ain't wasting my money on no damn fucking food. Like that's why I hate spending money. Every time I spend money on food, that's why I called the bank and got the charger, because I hate spending money on food. I fucking hate it. Cause like I should be a full breatharian right now. Like I'm pretty good from where I'm at, but I feel like I shouldn't even be eating anything at this point. Like that's why it upsets me, kind of. Like it kind of pisses me off, cause I shouldn't be eating nothing. But like where I'm at, I'm pretty good. Like most people aren't even where I'm at. Like I could go 5 days without even getting hungry, without eating, which is pretty damn good. And once I get to like 7 days, 6.5, 7 days, then I'll start kind of feeling. If I was gonna go straight up until I started feeling hungry, I'll probably be like 12 days.
But like after like 5 6 days, that's when I start coming. So I can go at least 5 days without. So I'm not really tripping. If when I do eat, I don't like to spend money because I feel like I shouldn't even need to be eating. So when I do buy shit, and the thing is, I don't even eat that much. So like for example, a lot of you guys eat every single day, multiple times a day. So you need to eat. You need to buy your food. But me, I don't need to because like I eat so little. So it's like actually a waste of money to spend money on food. A lot of people like this at work. Yeah, don't even don't even fuck with people at work. Like when you're at work, nobody's your friend. Always keep that in mind. Nobody's your friend at work. Nobody is your friend. Like you're there to collect. To be honest, you wouldn't even be there if your life was really A1. You wouldn't even be at that piece of shit ass job. You're only there because you don't have money. If you had money, you would not be there. You don't see a millionaire working at the job you're working at. There are only a bunch of bum ass, no life people who don't know shit who work at where you're working. There's nobody who's intelligent at your job. You're the most intelligent person at that job. The sergeant, the manager, the motherfucking coworker, all of them niggas, they retarded. They don't know that damn thing. You already know, and you know that. So none of them is your people. None of them is your friend. I'm not saying go there and be mean and be nice. Even if you are being nice and smiling, do it so you can get something. You see what I'm saying? Like if somebody's like, oh, if somebody's like, oh, we're gonna take you out to go give you a free lunch, or they're gonna give you something like, oh, we're taking you out to get some free coffee, or do you want this free joint? This obviously smile and be happy. Or if you see somebody who's like they're friendly and they're always giving, then be nice because they can potentially keep giving you shit. But don't just be nice for no reason. What's the meaning? What's the fulfillment? If you anybody you feel you have to walk around, this is the big most important thing I want to mention. Anybody who you feel like you're walking on eggshells, if you're not acting a certain way, either get away from them or just be yourself and let whatever happens happen, so therefore it can play out and now you can have a reason to just be like fuck you. Never ever just try to hold your tongue or make your body language and your movements away so it doesn't appease them. Don't do that. Just be real. I'm not saying just be disrespectful, but just be yourself. Being yourself to some people, to being yourself to a demon is more disrespectful in some cases than actually cussing them out. So this is why I say like just be yourself. I hate fake nice people. That shit, because at least a person. This is why in this new spiritual age we're in, especially with social media, it's like everyone's so fake. Like one thing I realized is everyone has that fake niceness to them, and you want to break that barrier. Don't ever let somebody be fake nice. If you know you don't fuck with somebody, and they know that, and you feel like they don't fuck with you, don't entertain that. Blatantly, even this is what I do. If somebody, let's just say somebody is trying to be passive aggressive, just be straight up passive aggressive aggressive. Passive aggressive aggressive is being nice and saying something disrespectful. So let's just say somebody's passive aggressive. That means they say something disrespectful that is they do something that's aggressive, but then it looks like it's nice. Like they may give you like they'll snatch from your hand, or then they'll say something that is like has double meaning. You need to be passive aggressive aggressive. That means you say something in a respectful way that's disrespectful. Be like, no disrespect, but you're a fucking retard. Say it in the nicest, calmest way. And be like, and if they come at you, be like, I didn't mean to be mean. I'm just being, just if they say, oh, what the fuck did you say? I'm not being. I'm just saying, you're an idiot. Like you're doing dumb shit. You're a fucking dick. Just disrespect them and cuss them out, but do it in a nice way, in a way where they're crazy if they look at you like you're being mean because you're like, you see what I'm saying? Like you like. Let me give you an example. If somebody says, if somebody does something passive aggressive, just plain out and say, no disrespect, you're a fucking whore. Your mother's a whore. You're an idiot. And if they get angry, be like, no need to get this, no need to get all aggressive. I'm just being honest. Your mother is a fucking whore. Like, I can't. Don't be mad at me. I'm just telling you. Just be. You said keep playing on their mind. Gaslight them in regards to being disrespectful. Just try to make them look like, oh, I'm not being disrespectful. Your mother is a whore. That's not disrespect. Like this is she sucked dick. And then if they say, what you say? Nothing wrong with sucking dick if it's your mother. Like it felt good what she was doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, hella disrespectful. But it's like you guys gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know, like, you can't be nice to these people anymore. You can't be nice to these people no more. It's like I'm done with that shit. Like anybody I see, like straight, and I've been doing it. Like I've been experimenting with this shit. Like there's other things I've been experimenting with, and then when I see it, like I realize how much people are full of shit in this world. You have to understand, like people are full of shit in this world. It's like the reason people want. Let me tell you, the reason motherfuckers want to be nice, and is because they feel they feel insecure. They feel like they're not. They feel like because the government has created like mental blocks, mental constructs, and they program the masses in society. If you don't, it's like when you go to an interview, you have to say and act a certain way, and if you don't, you're gonna feel weird. So when you're dealing with people one on one, they have those same mental constructs. Even let's just say you're a bum ass nigga on the street, and you're talking to somebody who works at a fucking grocery store or a fucking retail store or whatever. They're still the homeless person will still talk and act a certain way, even though he's homeless and ain't nobody paying his bills. But it's a program that's so embedded deep where he will still act a certain way to get some type of gratification, even though he's a bum. Unless it's a bum who just strung out on drugs and they really, but I'm talking about like a regular homeless person who's not on drugs, or maybe they're like they're more coherent. They still like will do certain things and mannerisms to like, why are you doing that, dude? Like, ain't nobody care about you. You're homeless. Why do you care? You see, and then when you ask certain people this, because I ask people like, oh well, you have to do it, or it's the no, nigga, you need to take care of your shit. You talk about, well, you have to be a good person. It's good to be, but why not be a good person to your life, bitch? You work at McDonald's. You work at a 9 to 5 job for the last 20 years of your life. You fucking in your mid-30s still working a 9 to 5 job, motherfucker. Have some respect for yourself, but you rather have respect for somebody else than yourself. So it's not about respect because people don't have respect for themselves. It's about insecurity. It's about mind control programming. It's about subconscious programming. It's about a lot of other shit that no one wants to talk about. Yeah, you're gonna see my views go down too, because you see how I'm being more real. Is my views go down when I was making. One thing about this world is when you people act like when you make a YouTube channel and you got views, and you take a and you make videos every day and you're real, people don't watch you. But if you're fake as fuck and you take 3 week long breaks, like I was taking, I'll take a break for 3 weeks. Then I'll come back after 3 weeks and be fake as fuck. That's when I get the most views. I'd be like, I take a 3 week break from YouTube, come back and talk some bullshit. And I don't want to, I'm not gonna say what I was saying was fake, but my energy, my vibration was fake and inauthentic. And that would get a lot of views. And people would show fake ass love. Oh, he's dropping this, he's dropping that. Like that's another thing. Shout out to you, Speak Your Mind. Every time you watch my channel, you be like, oh, I agree with this, and you'll tell me why. Anybody that just leaves a comment, oh, good video. That's all you have to say is good video. You can't even at least elaborate why it's a good video. You ain't saying too much. So that's some fake ass love right there. That's like I don't like that fake ass shit. If you're gonna say good video, tell me why it's a good video, or at least leave a custom. Be like, good video, I agree with this, or you don't have to say exactly everything, but like you see how like the real people they be commenting. I get annoyed that you saying things that happen and that you agree with it. It's genuine, like you talking, but then you have fake people. It's not genuine. It's all political correctness. When you're in the political correct arena, you feel like you gotta stop. I don't want to deal with people like that. I don't like that shit. If I don't care if you're nice to me, if you're too nice to me and you just all that political correct and all you can type in my video is good video, then get the fuck out of here. At least talk about what the fuck you've been through. Talk about how it helped you. Talk about something more. You don't even have to talk about anything about it helping you. Just talk about what your cat ate for dinner. I'll respect that more than a motherfucker who just thinks good video. That's it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like the people who left real shit. If you like, for example, like a lot of you guys who speak right, if you left a comment saying good video, I'm not gonna be looking at you, Sal, because I know who you are and the other people and other shit. And another thing, people say, oh, you don't know who somebody is on social media. You don't know somebody. Like, yeah, I don't know anybody in my motherfucking life. Don't get me wrong, you're right. I don't know anybody on social media. I don't know all these people who comment, but I also don't know people in my motherfucking family. You see people every day on the social media news, they kill their family, their son kills the mother. There's somebody who was watching my page. One of my subscribers told me about a couple years ago. Somebody who was watching my page, he killed his mother. And I guess the police went on his fucking YouTube and he said my channel was on his I was one of the subscribers for his channel. So the feds probably looking at me like I'm some type of person who's like some, those people like Elliot Rogers or some people who they talk about killing people and shit. Like I'm not that's not the type of channel. But I wouldn't be surprised if the police, when they looked on his YouTube after he killed his mother and did an investigation, they probably look at me like I'm the reason why he did that. I've never told nobody to kill their mother. Because I guess who watched my channel, he killed their mother and they went to jail and were prosecuted. And somebody who knows the dude who watched my channel, he said that dude watched my channel or some shit. I don't have nothing to do with that. Don't get me twisted in that shit. I don't tell nobody to kill their mother. So you can shut the fuck up. And the mother was probably a bitch and probably deserved it. But that still don't mean I'm gonna tell somebody to go and do that, because I would never do that to my mother, because I love my motherfucking mother. But I don't know that nigga in my personal life. Just like she didn't know her son. That's why he fucking did whatever the fuck he did. So people say, oh, you don't know somebody on social media. So I don't know nobody in my motherfucking real life, bitch. You don't know anybody in real life. Don't you see a scammer? A scammer meets people in real life and scams them. There's people who backdoor each other. Don't you hear about those hood stories on OLOC and all these DJ academic pages where this nigga fucking backdoor? What the fuck is backdoor? A nigga that they know in real life set them up. A lot of bitches, a lot of niggas know niggas, and then they'll get a fine bitch to go and set some nigga up. And then the bitch will lead them to like a spot where they get robbed and killed. Shit happens like that in the hood like all the time. You don't know anybody. Don't act like just because of social media you don't know. Bitch, I don't know people in real life. I don't know my neighbor. Certain family members I don't fucking know. Even if they tell me I know, I don't know what the fuck's going on in their mind. Niggas that know each other in the hood for years, they don't know they knowing each other because they're personal friends. So you're not gonna tell me, well, I don't know somebody because they on social media. Bitch, To be honest, as a human being in real life, you don't know anybody. I can know somebody that I know for the last 3 years in my personal real life. I don't know them. So just like I don't know them, I don't know you on social media. Don't act like it's just social media. We don't know people. In real life, you don't know people too, unless you're doing something. And even if you're doing something, don't you hear about those stories? People had business partners were business deals, and even people. What the fuck is divorced? These couples were married for 30 years, 20 years, 20 years, 10 years. They got a divorce. They thought they knew each other, but they didn't know each other. Shit happened. Ain't nobody know anybody. If you really want to get fucking technical, don't play that bullshit. Oh, social media, you don't know any. We don't know anybody in life beyond social media. The best we can do is build and work with people and hope for the best and hope shit don't go wrong. That's what everybody, social media and off social media, including family. I bet you there's a lot of people on my channel, they ain't trust their family. Motherfucking mother was probably breastfeeding them and doing shit. They don't trust the bitch no more. That's what I'm saying. Shit's crazy. I'm starting to realize like when I get more views on my channel is when I talk about certain topics. So like since I do everything in reverse, I'm gonna stop talking about those topics because I don't want fake ass people on my channel. So things that I know get my shit views, I'm not even gonna talk about that shit no more. I'm gonna try to talk about it less. I'm probably gonna go. I'll probably be back, guys. I might go out and I'm probably gonna leave the live stream running. I don't know. Because I can't use, I don't want to use my phone because I got so much data. Because I got a government phone, so I have so much data. And it's so funny, like my dad, he's asking me to fucking pay him. Like, I guess I owe my dad $600 from like 7 years ago. I owe him. So I don't mind paying 600. I could pay him the money, but he's asking me, "Oh, I need 60. I need the money you owe me." And I'm like, "Money from what?" And he's like, "From 6 years ago," which I don't blame him because like back in this was like, I'll probably go on into another video, but he loaned me money because it really saved. To be honest, it saved my life. So I'm gonna pay him the money, and I don't mind paying him, but it's just kind of weird how he's asking me for this money. Like, it's kind of weird because usually he doesn't ask for payments because he doesn't like you can loan you money and he won't ask for a payment. He'll just like forgive the loan and shit. But for some reason he's like adamant of me paying him back, and I'm gonna pay him back. But it's just kind of interesting because it was a loan like back in 2019 and I didn't have no money and I needed $600 for something. I'm gonna go into it in another. I don't want to bring it into this video because it's a long story and it's very deep. But he loaned me the money and it actually saved my life. It was a health thing and it saved my life. And so I'm gonna pay him back because like that shit saved my life. Like even when he loaned me the money, like it literally saved my life. I'm gonna go into another video. It saved my fucking life. So that's why I'm gonna pay him back. But if it was something retarded, like something material or something, I wouldn't probably just lie or something. But I'm gonna pay him back. But I don't know. He just asked me like all of a sudden, and it's weird the time that he's asking me to pay him back, which is nothing wrong, but it's just a weird time because a lot of other shit's going on. So I know it's some type of agent gang stalking attack that's going on. There's some type of gang stalking shit. When I say gang stalking, I don't mean it like how I mean it as in like it's slang for when I say gang stalking, look at it like it's slang for shit happening at a particular time that like why couldn't it have happened at any other time? Like this loan I've had for like 6 years, 7 years, and there's certain shit in my life I'm going through right now. Not even in terms of financial shit, but it's just like realizations, and it's like all of a sudden you're asking for the money and I don't really give a fuck to be honest. Like to be honest, I really don't even care because like I don't even spend money. I don't use money. I try to make it my effort to not spend money. If I need something, like if I can't steal it, then I don't even use it. That's how I'm going. Like if I need something and I can't steal it, I don't use it. Sometimes I wish I could not steal something so I don't use it. So it's like that's just how it is. Somebody said, let me see.
Yeah, you probably right. It is, but I don't give a fuck about Mercury. Mercury retrograde don't mean shit for me. I don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying, Mercury retrograde, but I don't like. I give a fuck about Mercury. Whatever Mercury retrograde is gonna come here or not, regardless of what I think about Mercury retrograde, it's gonna come for me. It's gonna come for everyone. So I don't look at it like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. I look at it like shit's happening. What? Okay, if Mercury retrograde comes and A, B, and C happen to me to make me feel negative, I'm not gonna be thinking about Mercury retrograde. I give a fuck Mercury retrograde. I'm gonna be thinking about what A, B, and C is doing, and I'm gonna be thinking about solve that problem. Don't think fuck astrology. And I don't mean fuck astrology as in don't look at the stars or don't look at where the planets. I look at that every day. I look at the planets every day. I look at it as like whatever Mercury retrograde is doing, I don't care about Mercury retrograde. I don't give a fuck about astrology. Whatever is happening, let's just say I got a flat tire and it happened on Mercury retrograde. I don't give a fuck about Mercury retrograde. What I care about is my tire and getting that fixed and remedying that situation to be in a better position. That's the only thing that's important. Fuck astrology. Fuck the why it happened, or it's because of the moon in this sign and it's sextiling and squaring Saturn. I don't give a fuck about that. What the fuck is the problem, and what am I gonna do to handle it? Because if Mercury's in retrograde, it could be a good and a bad. Mercury in retrograde could be you end up relapsing and getting back on drugs. That's a negative of Mercury retrograde. But Mercury retrograde could be like you end up having an urge to want to do drugs, but you don't do it, and now you're fiending, but you don't do it. They're two negative things. You fiending and wanting to do something you can't do, that hurts. But you know what also hurts? Relapsing and going backwards. So which one do you want to choose? Choose the good of it. Whatever problem that happens, solve it. Fuck Mercury retrograde. I don't give a fuck about astrology. To be honest, anybody talk to me about astrology now, get the fuck away from me. I know too much about astrology. You watching my video, you guys know. That's why I don't even like to speak on astrology no more. Because you're retarded. Like, oh, the moon is in this sign. The moon is in this. Shut the fuck up, nigga. We don't give a shit. I don't say this and this astrology is bullshit. It just, how long you gonna talk, bitch? Mercury goes into retrograde every 3 months. And I'm not talking about you. Shout out to Speak Your Mind. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to the general, these dumbass people. Oh, Mercury's in retrograde. Oh my goodness, Mercury. Bitch, Mercury goes in retrograde every 3 fucking months, you fucking idiot. Mercury goes into retrograde every 3 fucking months. There's never a time after Mercury goes into retrograde, it's gonna come back in November. I think end of October, November. Then it's gonna come another 3 months from there. Bitch, it never fucking ends. You're not gonna get me twisted about Mercury retrograde, or the moon, or Saturn's one, and then Saturn's gonna be here in another couple years. I don't give a fuck about that. What the fuck is happening in my life at that point? Not what the government's doing, not what fucking whatever's doing. A goddamn ant and a cow and him licking his asshole. Like, I don't care about that. How it correlates to the moon sextile Jupiter. Because he emotionally feels like he needs to learn how to fucking lick his ass. Because Jupiter is learning and moon is how you feel. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bitch. What the fuck is happening to me right now? Because you can make like this. I'm saying, people are retarded. Give a fuck about no damn astrology. Miss me with that stupid ass astrology shit. Like, people be talking out their ass too much about astrology, and they in the same position, they ain't doing anything. Only thing you looking at astrology is what the fuck. I know I'm not talking about Speak Your Mind, because I know he just like asking me like the Mercury. I see Mercury is going. I give a fuck about Mercury retrograde. Whatever happens in Mercury retrograde, I'm gonna be too busy trying to remedy and fix that than to worry about Mercury retrograde. So by the time Mercury gets out of retrograde, whatever I was worried about is the situation solved, because Mercury's out of retrograde and I was doing the work to fix the situation while it was in retrograde. So by the time it gets out of retrograde, it's not a problem. Said hola amor. I don't speak no motherfucking Spanish, nigga. I don't know why the fuck you speak Spanish if you see me speaking English. It make no dumbass sense. Dumbass motherfucker that speak no damn Spanish. What are you talking about? Hold on. You're right. When weird things happen to me, in particular time, other shit hits you. Like I was mad for some. Don't let it get you mad. Like at first, it used to get me mad, but what I'm starting to realize, what I'm starting to understand is, it's not even about it getting you mad. Because now that you know what happened, when it happens the first time, the second time, the third time, then I can see getting you mad. But after it happens like one, two, three, four times, you should know it's a pattern. This is how the universe works. This is how it works. So you shouldn't even let it get you mad after the next three, four times. I might end up leaving the live stream and coming back. And I'm drinking salt water. I'm on a fast right now, so like I'm drinking a lot of salt water. I'm on like an extended fast right now. I think I'm at like 8-9 days. So like I'm drinking a lot of salt water. Cause I'm kind of like fucking. Cause I don't know. Like I feel like the more deeper I get on my fast, the more real I get. The more I don't give a fuck about no approval. Like I don't know. I'm in like I don't know. I don't want to be all spiritual and shit, but like you remember that video? I dropped a post where the guy who was a breatharian for 4 years and he has to drink water. Like look at that video. When he does that video, he talks about other dimensions you're in. It's like when you go on a long fast, and I don't want to say everybody. I'm just saying only certain type of people because not everybody is like is on this free. There's people who fast for like 20 days. They're fucking retarded and they're not shit and they're just regular people. Like you got bitches out here who the only reason they fast is so they can lose weight. So this is why this is why I'm saying like when you fast and when you have a certain strong spirit and you fast, you tend to get put in these certain conscious states. Like when you if you go on a long fast, you just don't give a fuck no more. You start in any way you kind of regret. You feel kind of like bad because like for so long, like for example, like if you were to do a 10-day fast right now, by the time you get to like day 10, or let's just say you go to day 20, you're gonna be regretting like, damn man, I wish I would have did this faster. You're gonna be thinking like, I did all this, I was acting like this, I was doing this, I could have just did this fast and I could have been being free. Or why the fuck you're gonna be having a lot of regrets and anger. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I'm like having a lot of anger. Like damn, I was really being fake. I was really shorting myself on not being real, my authentic self. This is why I say you gotta be real. You gotta be real with yourself and like not bullshit nothing, dude. Like it's not no. I don't want to like make you guys think that. That's what I say. Get on what you gotta get on. Don't. Especially if you under the age of 30, get on your shit now because it may feel good to fuck around, but by the time you get to like age 32, 33, 4, you're gonna be like me. I'm a strong spirit. I'm more intelligent. I'm smart. I have a youthful spirit. I feel young. A lot of motherfuckers my age, they giving up. There's people my age right now. They look 10 years older than me. They giving up a lot because of how the fuck they, even though they shouldn't and they don't have no reason to. It's not like they should. Like I look at their life, they have an opportunity, but they've gotten programmed by the matrix. Oh, you're getting old, you have no you, and then they work this shitty job and they look old, they back is hurting, they got kids and family and that they don't give a fuck about. There's nothing wrong with having kids in the family. Actually, it depends. Like if you're a person who's a piece of shit, you don't need to have kids in the family, and that is a problem. But they have kids and a family, and then they hate that shit, which is a problem. Like, you don't want to be like that. That's why, like, it's not even about. It's about just because people tell you, oh, you gotta get your shit together, and then they make you think getting your shit together is making money. Money is never gonna fulfill you. Money's gonna, you don't. To be honest, you don't even want to make too much money when you're not ready, because the spirit's gonna make that money ruin you. You're gonna probably be worse than if you're gonna be wishing you didn't even have the money. Imagine if you had $1 million and somebody stole $700,000 from you. You're gonna feel worse than if you didn't even have the money. If you made $1 million tomorrow, and you're like, "Oh, I made $1 million," and somebody stole $1 million, are you gonna feel worse after you got the money stolen from you than before you had the money and you were broke? You're gonna feel worse. But if you're in an emotional space mentally to have $1 million and you don't care if you lose it, then even if you do make it and you lose it, you know you have that inner soul energy within you that nobody can shake, nobody can move, nobody can take.
So this is why you don't want to put your emphasis on money, because in some cases money can actually be worse. When you have money, you have a whole bunch of responsibility. You have to make sure that money doesn't get taken away. You got to make sure that it doesn't get you don't waste it, or even if you do waste it, because a lot of people, they'll have $1,000,000 and then they'll be spending it every day, and then by the time they spend it all, they regret it. But yet, why did you regret it when you were spending it? Is because you were under the haze, the illusion. So that's why you don't. Money is not really the solution. Some of you guys, it's better you don't have money. Why does this stupid ass motherfucker keep retracting his comments after you leave a comment, you stupid motherfucker? And dumbass. He said, when I drink a lot, that's something, I don't even drink that much water. I hate water. I hate the taste of it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I like to drink fruit and eat fruit. I hate water. Like, to be honest, like, water is disgusting. Like, I can drink it and shit, but the only way I can drink water is like if I'm on a fast for at least over 5-6 days. That's the only way I can drink water. Otherwise, I hate water. I fucking, like, if I'm not fasting, I drink fruit. I eat fruit and I'll make a fruit smoothie, or I eat fruit, because fruit has water. Fruit is structured water. It's more potent, it's more powerful. It has nutrients and it hydrates you. Why? That's why they call it watermelon, because it fucking has water in it. Watermelon. When you eat oranges, apples, it has fruit. If I'm thirsty, sometimes I drink I eat an apple or a watermelon, and I'm straight. I don't feel thirsty like I need to drink water. And even if I do drink water, it's not fulfilling. Like, the fruit fulfills me. Like, I don't even like water, to be honest. The only time I drink water is if I'm on a water fast. That's the only time I drink water. If I'm not on a water fast, I don't drink water. Like, I'll drink juice, or I just don't. I don't even have a feeling for water. And I'm not gonna tell anybody to do that. Do what your body asks for. Like, my body doesn't give a fuck about water. When I drink like a water bottle, like, I feel the chemicals in it. Like, if I get off a 10-day fast and I drink a water bottle, I feel actually more nauseated and sick than if I just eat some fruit and I'm straight. Because water, they put poison in a lot of the water. That's probably one of the reasons I don't like it. I hate when I piss a lot at night. When I drink a lot of water, I'm literally just thinking about. Yeah, I'm glad I don't got no damn thing. I'm not saying kids are a wrong thing, because to be honest, I feel like the average person, it's not wrong to have kids. It's the reason I don't want to have kids. This capitalistic system we're in, the circumstance and situation, the feds and the government, whatever they got us in, and the court system, and how a female can just take her kids away just because she hasn't fixed her emotional trauma and then shadow work, and she wants to project her pain onto you. So the quickest way to do it is take your kids away. That's the only reason I don't give a fuck about having kids. If you eliminated all that bullshit, I would not mind having children. Nothing wrong with having kids. It's just this system, this circumstance we're in, is a problem right now. That's why I don't want kids. So when I say fuck having kids, I'm not saying in general. It's just right now it's a problem. Having kids is not a bad thing. It's not. It's just when you look at it in terms of the system and how they keep raising rent, raising food, groceries, and me, I'm trying to be Breatharian. I'm trying to kind of get out of the food matrix. So me having kids is gonna get me right back into it. So if I have kids, I'm gonna have to be buying food. Like, I wouldn't even be able to steal food no more, because I'm gonna have to be buying it on a daily basis. Like somebody's eating and shit. So I wouldn't even be able to do it. I have to spend money on food, which I don't want to do. And then I have to worry about like the shit that comes with it. I'm not trying to do that shit. Fuck that. Like, why do I need to pay? Like, hell no. And then you have fucking you have the female, like you're gonna have to make sure the female you're with is really down and she a down ass bitch and she's mentally sane, and I'm not wasting my time on verifying and fact checking to make sure some bitch is mentally right in the brain. I'm not, that's a waste of my time. I'm not doing that. If you're retarded and you're a stupid bitch, then you're retarded and you're a stupid bitch. Why does this stupid motherfucker keep talking in Spanish? I'm gonna fucking block this motherfucker. Put you in timeout, bitch. Don't stop speaking in motherfucking Spanish, you bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody know that fucking language. Dumbass motherfucker. Acting like dumbass shit, nigga. I don't know Spanish, nigga. Even if I did know it, I still wouldn't ask you. Even if I did know the Spanish, I still wouldn't ask you because nigga, why you talking to me in Spanish, nigga? I don't even like fucking English. I fucking hate English, nigga. Don't even talk to me in no Spanish. I hate English. But I have to talk to it because I need to communicate somehow. And to be honest, I'd rather create my own language or learn my fucking my African language, the native African language I know, nigga. Like I'm not trying to fucking talk to no motherfucking no language. Even Spanish, that's a Masonic language, nigga. Alright, my bad, guys. My fucking battery ran out. My battery ran out. I'm surprised you let me start my live stream again, dude. This is crazy. YouTube actually let me start my live stream again. I don't know. I thought I would have to start all over, but it told me like, "Oh, you want to resume?" But I'm gonna be online, guys. I'm gonna end this live stream right now, and I'm gonna have to go because I gotta go run some more real quick. I'll be back. I'm not gonna end this live. Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to leave right now, guys. I'm gonna be back about, give me about like 20, 30 minutes. Well, no, fuck 30. Probably give me like 10 minutes. 10, probably 10 minutes because the place is right around the corner. Give me like no more than 15 minutes and I'm gonna be back. So about like 15 minutes. And hold on. Where the fuck is my phone at, dude? Where's my phone at, fucker? God damn it. Over here, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna be back. Give me like no more than 15 minutes from when you see my face off the screen. So let me make sure I have my keys, I have my wallet and everything. I'm gonna go to the store, go scan me some motherfucking shit. Hold on, man.
Alright, I got my stuff. I'm gonna end this live stream. I'm gonna start it.